Hello, and welcome to Epic Interactions, where a couple guys and a couple girls get together, play some Dungeons and Dragons, have some fun, try to stay alive. As I have already called him twice, but I will call him again. Sorry, we're getting everybody in here. Anywho, like I was saying prior, what's up? There it is. So, welcome to Epic Interactions. We are here ready for you tonight as some announcements to get the night started. Today we have been out and about in Orlando having fun, doing escape rooms, where we have a 100% success rate.
Yep.
Yep. And fuck everything else. And we did some putt-putt, which was pretty fun and interesting. So. Next week is what's
October 31st,
Halloween. Oh, okay, so let's just ask everybody right now. Anybody have plans for Halloween?
Dressing up as Dwight Schrute and then coming here to play some D&D.
D&D.
Fantastic.
Are you okay to play D&D?
Dude.
You okay to play D&D?
Please wear your Dunder Mifflin hat. Yes.
Okay, just let me know. Keep me updated then. Are we okay to play D&D?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah?
Because it would be better than me trying to part my hair.
So we'll check with the Jeremy, are you doing anything for Halloween?
Can't hear you.
We can't hear a word you're saying. How do I move this? Whoa.
What?
I don't know what's going on here.
No, it's all crazy. No idea.
I just want to move this like down here. We still can't hear you, bud. Oh god. That's gotta be annoying.
No, just leave it there.
Alright. So, while he's doing some technical difficulties there, we'll figure that out. But anyway, so as far as right now goes, we will be playing D&D next week, so we'll be having fun there. Keep on our Facebook and Twitter. We're trying to utilize that a little bit more to just reach out, talk to people, get involved with the communities that we're also involved with. So if you're interested in getting around the Tampa community and getting with some other people, getting up with some other nerds, get on our Facebook page, chat with us. Message one of us, and we can definitely kind of point you in the right direction in terms of what you are looking for. Let's see. Other than that, is there any other big stuff? Oh, if you guys are able to, you guys can connect to my Wi-Fi if needed. But put on our stream. So that way we get higher in priority because we are streaming in tabletop.
Says his mic is picking up.
I can check. According to Skype, you are not down. You should be pretty up, so you should be able.
Hey man, you're not doing that's great.
I don't have you muted.
Well, mute him and then unmute him. So that works.
I mean, I will mute, and then unmute. That's mute, and then that's unmuted. Alright, look. Float. Nope, I won't float. Oh, audio and video settings. Let me make sure that you're good on this one here. So that's the camera. We have the microphone. Your speakers. I wish I would play the trailer. It shows that you're. Go ahead and try to say something. Yeah, that's a negative.
Shut up.
Try it again.
There we
go. I got you.
There we go.
Mr. Big Boy.
Mr. Big Boy.
Alright, so
the small boy.
So yeah, so get in the chat, or get in the chat, be open for those, just in case people come on in, we can talk to them, as well as putting ourselves high in priority. There's not a lot of people streaming, but there are a lot of viewers from what I've seen, so take a look at that, okay? Duly appreciated. With that, I don't believe there's any other announcements unless anybody's got anything. Oh, Jeremy, are you good for next week to play D&D?
I don't know. They're supposed to be doing some work function, but I won't know until
closer, like this weekend.
Okay, perfect. So just keep me updated then. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and jump into today's episode of Epic Interactions. We'll be right back. Alright, hello, and we are back. Sorry, I had to get this guy. As I just realized I just flashed that at you guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't see.
Nobody saw it. They couldn't see it. They can't.
Ryan's gonna go back, like pause, freeze frame, zoom
Well,
in.
yeah, that's what
he's gonna like time it. So I want to make sure I know.
Thinks I'm a cheater. That's cool.
Yeah, you cheater.
This is gonna be like 3 months when he finally catches up.
I don't think you guys realize I don't have time to watch this stuff anymore.
Yeah.
There we go. That's where you guys are at. Okay. So, alright, so our heroes, let me find my camera here. Our heroes have now ventured into a dungeon-like atmosphere as you guys have found yourself in the City of Ice with a Frost Dragon and Frost Giant clan seemingly at each other's throats. However, the Frost Giant clan you have found is currently kingless. The clan kind of sort of not really in a position to initiate any challenges to the dragon. You have looked around the City of Ice as the City of Ice is now vacant. Vacant. And a certain individual, one of the innkeepers or owner, you found that he was doing certain experiments to forget himself as he was starting to turn into a cannibal. However, you guys have found a secret door, so to speak, as you guys have kind of gone into this hallway that has just smelled of just straight decay from other cannibals that you have seen residing in this area. However, you guys double backed, did some more research, and decided, hey, we're going to do this dungeon and then take care of the dragon afterward. So,
Do it live.
with that, I'm going to go. Hey, my dungeon screen is like
Totally upside down.
yeah. I'm like, yeah. Why is my health
Yeah,
cost over there?
Just take a breath, man. You're good.
Yeah, just take a second. Take it. You know what? Let's roll a 20. Yeah, sounds good. All right, cool. All right. So with that, you guys are in the area. You guys have barricaded the back door, like the front door of this like the small apartment that you guys were in at the inn. So and you left. What's his name?
Harden.
Harden in charge of keeping Sarah and Merida alive for the time being until you return. So you guys have gone into this area, and now you are currently at a pass where the majority of the group is currently looking forward, and there's a hallway to your left and forward. As Rahun, you and Bob are currently in front of a door down the left way.
We just started heading back because we tried to look in, couldn't really see much, so we're starting to head back.
Sure. So you go back. Whoa. And that's where we'll pick it up. You guys go ahead.
I know that I took off. You guys headed down the left way. I went back to go tell Harden what to do.
And I am in the middle.
So I was running, so I'd be running back. Okay, so where the hell's Rahun and Bob?
Are you saying this to me?
Yeah, because I would have ran there and then ran back.
Oh, okay.
While they're banging on. Would I have heard the banging coming back to them? Because he was trying to beat down the door, weren't you?
I made a crack in it. I didn't beat it down. I made a crack so that way I could look into it.
So,
but yes, there
would
was enough.
The action be enough? Would there be enough sound reverberating off of the?
So when he says where Rahun and
then we would hear this.
Bob, I'd be like,
okay.
As you see him coming back.
All right. What'd you find?
a door.
Okay, what's past the door?
Hey, Jared, move your camera down just a bit, bud.
Didn't hear anything, didn't see anything. But I'm sure whatever those,
there you go.
More of those creatures.
All right, well, let's go check out this door.
Well, what's down this way?
I don't know, but you said you found a door, which is to a room. We might as well go check out the room right there, because we know that there's a room there versus we don't know where this tunnel goes.
Exactly. There's a stopping point.
If he can't get into it, what makes you think we are?
Oh, I didn't say I couldn't get into it. I just wasn't gonna bust it down with fucking creatures running around and shit. Use your goddamn head through it.
If he took a swing at it, then there might not be anything on the other side. Who knows? Let's just go check it out.
Fine, whatever. Let's go.
All right. So I'm got light on my. I don't have a sword or shield. I have light on my sword, and I'll walk back, making perception checks if I need to, of trying to hear if there's any type of, like if I hear the sound of those creatures.
Sure, make a perception check.
Either running at us or if I notice anything.
Can I also make?
Sure.
I didn't notice any traps or anything earlier.
Wow, that sucks. I rolled a 3, so 16.
16.
I rolled a 3, so a 16. 22.
22. You surprisingly keep your ears open, but you don't hear anything. As you hear faint.
So I'm like, everybody stop.
And you know that it's coming from the other side of the door.
Everybody stop.
Oh, so we're at the door now.
Yeah, I mean it's
Sure, fast
literally
track.
yeah, it's literally right.
Everyone stop.
It's not far
right
away.
now.
Sorry.
There's one of those things on the other side of this door.
How do you know?
Because I just heard it.
Why do you know what it sounds like?
Well, unless there are other creatures that breathe deeply and heavily as this creature.
Have you ever heard of Rahun sleep at night?
Yes, I have. We've been traveling together quite a while. And this is different. This creature's breathing heavily as if it's waiting for an exceedingly large feast on flesh.
I'm like sitting back amused. I'm like, you like.
Break it down. See what you find.
I mean, that's just like a huge like assumption that you're jumping to. Like, there's a creature looking for a huge feast and everything.
Yeah, maybe look under.
Yeah, it's a descriptive type of breathing.
All right, I gotta open the door. Like, is it?
You gonna open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I go to feel does it feel locked or not? Is the question.
Yeah. So you go to like turn to see if it's locked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, I'm not opening the door. I'm just.
No, I know.
2.
2? Okay. So you crack it as you see just slight light dust like kind of just come up to you. Doesn't do anything to you. Just a slight dust puff just kind of makes its like
just
comes into your head.
handle?
Like when you open like a cave or something, like the old air like hits your face.
But I'm not. That's
No,
why I'm
it's
not
just
opening
it's
the door.
just from the
I just
knob,
wanna
and
see
it is
if the-
it is locked.
It is locked. Okay, that's what. Yeah. So. I mean, it's locked. I don't know.
Hey, you're the one that said you don't believe there's anything behind there.
I didn't say that there wasn't anything behind it. I just said it's a
it's all
huge
right.
jump that you're taking currently to.
I'm just telling you.
I hear a deep voice to. There's something very large behind there that's looking for a big feast.
I didn't say I heard a deep voice. I said I heard deep
breathing.
That sounds like one of the creatures you described.
Hey, how about you just stick your sword through the hole that I made?
What if it takes my sword? It's my own sword right now.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
No, I don't want to put it in there.
So I put my flame blade.
I go and try to look through the crack that he's talking about.
I put my flame blade in
and
the door.
Can I see into the...
It's currently blacked out. There's no light in there.
So I'll take a pebble out of my pocket.
I have my
Sure.
flame
Yes!
Cast light on the pebble and I'll flick it through the crack.
So as you go to flick it through, like you just go to flick it through, as you notice that it almost flings straight into the mouth of a rotten something that has just kind of put. And he's like, and it just kind of falls into his mouth, and he just swallows a pebble.
So there's something right there. At
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Flame blade
So I
through the
literally
mouth.
just said I put my
And you
flame
go,
blade through the door. Through the little slit, I stick my flame
So-
blade through it.
So now I take the sword and I put it there and I kind of like just tap around where the sword is, trying to hear that sound again, like waiting for it to put its mouth back up, and then I'm just gonna try to shove it through.
Okay, so you have your flame blade in the hole, and
you
you're.
put it-
The same direction where you threw it, before you threw it, I had already said I put my flame blade in it.
Oh, I didn't hear any of that.
You didn't.
Alright.
You're talking.
This whole time I was literally looking at BJ.
I said it before you said I threw a stone.
Yeah,
I didn't
Like
hear that
said
at all.
it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, so you put the flame blade through,
Yes.
and you have now like this flame blade like in this hole.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything with it?
Yes. I'm gonna like try to be like with the flame blade. See if there's anything that like.
The door starts to catch on fire, as now the door just starts to
Is it
start
wood?
burning.
It's wood.
Oh yeah.
Great. So I take my flame blade.
I mean, it's a thicker wood, but yeah, it's wood.
Take my flame
Well,
blade. Well, I just leave it in there for a little bit.
I think you all should probably take a step back, just in case this door comes down. I'll be in the front.
I mean, it's taking some time. It's a thick
I understand,
wood. Okay,
but I mean,
just
at
so,
some
just so you
point
know.
it will crumble.
What's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
material
it takes some
outside of the door? Is it
Oh,
stone?
stone.
Okay.
Hey, Drew, do you want to just also put it out, maybe?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. All right. We're just getting rid of a door that could possibly keep an entrance closed if we don't want it open.
We're big, strong men and women. We can handle ourselves.
All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, then take a step back and wait until this door burns up, and then we'll go through it. Does that sound
So
good
you
to
guys
everybody?
gonna wait? Okay. So you just wait, and you see as the doors just.
At that rate, I'm like putting.
Well,
the
at some
flame
point,
on-
I'll start to just like.
I put the flame
kinda-
on the hinges so that it burns the hinges, and then I'm gonna try to kick the door down.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing. Drew, hey, don't hurt yourself. Don't kill yourself again. Maybe let me do this.
Go ahead, little man.
All right.
Okay.
Kick the door.
So you kick the door down as you kick the door. No strength needed after the burning and the crumbling and the whatever. And you guys come into a room. You see a pillar off to your right. You see some for the viewers at home. You see what looks to be a barrel in the middle. You see some tables and chairs kind of chucked about. You also see a barrel cluster in the far left, and then you see what seems to be maybe the roof of some, like the roof part of the roof kind of came down and kind of crumbled in one spot. You notice there's two beds in front of you and one all the way off to the left. And you notice that there's a body in one of the bed, or in both of the beds, one all the way off to the left and the one right in front of you. You look for the individual that pebble was thrown into, and you see it is laying on the ground right over there.
Is it alive or dead?
This is belly.
Are you going into the room?
Yes.
Okay, so are you going first?
Yes.
Again, I stopped the druid.
He
Don't
attempts,
get yourself killed.
He attempts to stop me, and I keep walking.
I follow closely behind. Is the belly glowing? Is that belly glowing of his? That'd be hilarious. It's like a little like.
I'm in there.
I
Little
follow.
room now.
That's fine.
Your head is missing.
Yeah, sounds right.
I think what? I think when it fell, I think it just popped off. I'll have to look.
Oh no.
Where are you standing?
I would have went in right behind Rahun, to be honest.
Okay, he also called right behind Rahun, so I'll do that. Atreya's
I
gonna
would
bring
make
up.
sure that I'm in front of Atreya and Cass, so
Yeah,
he would
so
probably.
They're still.
If that's the case, Bob would probably be in front of me. I'd be behind Bob to make sure I'm with them.
That's fine.
2 women.
Alright. And so you go and check. Are you? What are you doing? Are you like going down by the?
I'm checking near the body first, the prone body,
Mhm.
and I'm like sword drawn, ready to cut the head off.
I immediately just cut the head off.
Okay, so you're like going to look at the body, and then all of a sudden you just see an axe just kind of go. And you hear the.
So when he does that, I go check the other body to see if there's anything good on it.
You check the body that's on the actual bed.
Yes.
And you know that one is decayed, deceased.
It's been
you
dead
see
for a while.
chunks just missing from it.
Okay.
You could tell it was kind of like
A man.
it was a man, yeah, but definitely long time ago. You could tell by the way he was kind of in bed. You could tell he might have lived there. He seemed comfortable. And as you look around now, you see that there seems like, as you kind of you have some light that you kind of turn and look into the whole room. Not only do you see all of those objects, but you see about 7 to 8 bodies that also are just lying on the floor, whether they be, some looked more recent than others. Some seem to have chunks, some that don't.
I start checking each of the bodies.
Okay,
most
what exactly is everybody doing?
Are they on the far side?
Yeah, they're on the far side.
Stone check for me. I will start checking and investigating all the walls for any hidden doors.
Okay, so you're like gonna be checking over here.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll check the pillars first.
You're like over here.
So I would see him checking that body, scan the room. Would I see that? Would I see the other group of bodies that are there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the wall that I'm right next to. I would be walking down it, keeping one hand onto the wall,
Sure.
trying to like feel for anything, while walking towards the bodies, light on my sword.
Okay, what are you doing?
And I would call out that there's bodies over there.
I'm also going to cast Find Traps.
Okay.
I'll kind of walk out. How far can I see into the room? Like, can we see all the way across it?
Yeah, I'll tell you can.
Okay,
I mean,
then-
but you're using dark vision.
Okay, then I'll kind of walk out into the middle and inspect the things that are like laying
So
around.
you come out like about right here. Atreya's gonna stay at the door, make sure that there's a lookout. Bob, what are you doing?
Smart. So smart.
What was that?
You know who's smart?
Fast detect magic.
Detect magic. You don't find anything in the room. However, as you guys go to make those noises, you see as now it seems to be 6 of those individuals. You see as like they're all laying down, and you see as the head snap. As you see 6 of those descent figures get up and engage in combat. As I need everybody to roll initiative.
Cool.
Wait, so is this where I add 5 to my initiative?
Okay.
Perfect. I got a good roll, guys. I got a solid roll.
Wow.
2 dexterity.
For clearic, I got a
Oh, wait,
good
don't I
roll.
get to add 5 more because of something? Alert.
That's what I got.
Alert.
All right.
Add 5. You get 10.
You
Plus
throw
one, I'm gonna go
it
last.
A, and you throw
So
it
you
in
guys
B.
guys-
So I roll it and add 15?
And then roll at 10.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
my mission is to make sure you die at least 5 times. That's 5 minutes.
That's a terrible.
Haha! Yes!
19.
All right. So 28 to 25. 15 to 20.
16.
17.
19.
So Bob got 19.
17.
Cass got 17. Uh, 16.
Should I roll for a tray?
Okay. Nah, she's going last with a natural 1.
I beat somebody.
Am I missing anyone? Oh, 15. All right, 15 to 10.
10.
And then 5 to 10.
5.
That's everybody? Alright, so going first, Bob.
You got a trail, right?
Yeah, she's last, the natural one.
Ooh.
Where I can barely see all the things to the same color. Point at which one of the are the bad guys.
The ones that aren't colored.
Can
Everything that's colored is us.
Same color, it's
Does
the same
that
color
help?
as the bad guy.
Can you zoom at all?
I just did.
Alright, so I see 2 by a table, 1 next to barrels, 1 in the corner of the room, and
There you
1
go. Yeah.
kind
Yep.
of sent between
You got it.
down tables. Is that right?
Yep.
Alright,
And you're the red tiefling down back behind Baltimore.
gotcha. I mean, I have line of sight, so I guess, to be funny, I'm gonna cast Fireball. Yeah, we're gonna cast Fireball. And 20 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That square that is diagonal from the one next. Jesus Christ. You see where the 2 are and there's an empty square if you look diagonally?
This one or this one?
Over to the left a little bit.
That one next to the rubble?
Yes,
Okay.
right there. That should encompass all of them, I do believe.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. Yep, 5, 10. 5, 10, 15. 20. It misses 1. But you got everything else.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna fireball them.
Fireball. Go for it. Fireball. Bow, 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 bow.
What's the width for
Woo,
fire?
woo. 20.
20 feet?
Yeah. For a fireball?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 feet.
It's a 20-foot circle.
You're a 20-foot circle.
Give it to me, big dog. What's the number?
Well, gotta remember how to do it.
What's the DC?
DC is. The spell does not say. Alright.
No,
it's yours.
Your spell DC.
Ah, okay. 17.
17. One got a 16, one got an 18. So one group saves, the other one doesn't.
Okay. So 8d6.
Thanks.
Okay.
I also re-roll ones, and if I'm stuck with a 1, it goes up to 2.
Cool. I like that. That's good.
That's legit. Hey, just curious, because I have the fur plate mail, is it naturally larger than the actual plate mail because of the fur that's on the inside, so it appears larger?
Yeah.
Okay. Random cosmetic out of game question.
Yeah, it's gold.
But I have the cloak on top.
35?
He's doing like exactly what like a wizard / sorcerer would do. There's a guy, big dude in front of you, and he's like,
75.
I'll back you up. Fireball. Alright, man, go finish them off.
And that's going to be... Alright, sounds good. So you see as you just rocket a fireball as this small bead of red light kind of runs out and goes to this area as it almost goes like a polar, like, as it just releases its energy as all of them just kind of shine away at the light, also taking the damage. And they all just
Jermaine.
do one of these.
Hey,
In the
this is how we
area.
just started fighting.
Hello.
They get pushed back. Is that what like? Push from the center.
Yeah, they get pushed from that. As Atreus here, we're going to take just a quick break just so that way she can get settled in, kind of catch her up on what's going on, and we will move on forward. Give us 1 second.
Do I have enough time to smoke a cigarette or no? I still have actions to do, though. I know. I've got a bonus action. Damn it! Juan. That's... How much damage did I say earlier? Add 6 to that. I forgot an elemental affinity. It makes me add my charisma modifier to one of them.
dungeon
together,
with us.
so-
All right. So does somebody want to explain to Atreya what's happening so that way she is caught up?
We decided we were going to go fight a dragon, but then they were like, "Oh, let's go check out this cannibal in this random
Rahun
tunnel."
and I wanted to kill something, so we
and then
opened
we
the
ended up in a
door.
dungeon.
It's a long story, but it's worth the benefit.
Yeah. So we're gonna find some cool stuff, and then.
However,
Stop.
you do know that the way is open to get out. It's literally back out the door, to your left, then turn right, and then it's a straight shot. It's back to the inside.
Oh, we can leave if we want to.
I might be right.
So we're not trapped in
Yeah,
a dungeon
you
like
go out, turn
chained
No,
to
no,
the
no.
wall.
We're
It's a straight shot
purposely
to
doing
the
a
end.
dungeon crawl.
Okay.
Apparently, it's a good opportunity to get some cool stuff.
Well,
And
we
a lot of
are
XP.
we are mid battle amongst
Okay.
That can help us.
six. Is it six?
Ooh,
Or
okay.
six
But hey,
cannibals.
You're in the back. Natural.
Yeah.
Can you keep going?
Your initiative is a natural one.
Yeah.
We're fighting
So
six cannibals.
next is Jeremy, or Jeremy still got something.
Jeremy's gonna finish off his turn. What you got, buddy?
Alright, gonna use 2 sorcerer points to quicken spell, and I'm also gonna twin spell for 0 points to cast 2 fire bolts, targeting the one closest to me and the one next to it.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're using the quicken spell to cast another one as your bonus spell. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Alright, you do it.
So you're gonna do which ones?
Well, I was just saying,
The
because you're in the back
one
kind of doing
closest
it.
to me, essentially.
Okay, and you're twin spelling it, so you're gonna do another one too. The another one that's closest to you.
That's correct.
Okay. Where my thing go? There it goes. All right. So go ahead and roll damage on those. Or roll. Is it an attack, right?
It is.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm rolling a d20, correct?
Yep. D20 and then add your spell attack modifier.
That's 24.
24. Yeah, 24 will hit. So go ahead and roll your damage on it.
I'm so glad I got my jacket. You could just mistag us and clap and bought it. Huh? No, thank you. Sorry, this is kind of sweet. This is sweeter than I thought it would be.
Okay.
Thank you.
First one is 12.
I think I'm problematic.
Trying to get my life together, okay?
Okay.
Rahun, are you?
You want me to roll damage for the second one?
How's it?
We'll use it. We'll use it for 12. We'll say because it's twinned. We'll just go ahead and say it's doubled if that's okay. Just to save on some time. Next up is going to be my group 1.
Oh, shit.
Get on ya.
Oh, I did forget. Is there anything in there that could be on fire?
Yeah, this wooden stuff that'll also start to catch on fire.
They would run right past me.
Yep. And quick.
Get on ya.
The Descent is like one of the only scary movies that I like and will watch. So good. I don't really like scary movies, but I'm about
Is that next to me?
I'm about that movie.
Wait, I thought it was only group 1.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Are you headless in the game?
That's
That
what
was
I say.
the-
yeah, that's my group 1.
Excuse me, you get a little excited over there.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Sorry, I'm still semi-sleepy. And we got 2 attacks on Bob, 1 attack on Baltimore. That is going to be an 18 and 22 to hit you, Bob, and a 16 to hit you. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Excuse me.
Bob, did that hit you?
Yes.
You drinking wine?
Cool.
Absolutely not. That is strength and jack.
Okay.
It's a pretty good mix. Here, try it.
No, I have a jar.
Uh,
Okay.
Do they both hit you or just one?
I can try it.
Both of them.
So that's 12 points of piercing damage. As you can tell, their nails kind of just start slashing into you, or slashing damage or piercing damage, however you want to take it. And the second one does 8 points of slashing damage, also going at and trying to scratch at your skin. You also realize that there seems to be some kind of secretion coming from their hands,
Oh.
as now it's starting to it's on your body.
Get it out.
As the one that attacked you just kind of like goes to scratch and like dinks your armor, he's like, yeah, that's kind of.
I want to like save all your
was
facial
it?
expressions and like meme the
Oh my
crap out of
god,
them.
yes.
Gifts for days.
Next up is Cass.
Okay. I'm going to take out an arrow and cast Hunter's Mark on the creature that's closest to me.
Sure.
Well, is the creature that closest to me also hasn't attacked yet?
Creature would be right here. No, it just attacked.
It has attacked.
This one has. You could do this one.
Yeah, there's other ones that haven't.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for one that has not attacked yet.
But I mean, you also get the sneak attack damage if, or you're trying to do for the
No,
crit.
well, not if there's another enemy within 5 feet of it, then, because it's considered flanked, right?
Well, I'm trying to think. Are you trying to get your crit? Is that what you're
Yes,
trying to
which
do?
I only get if the creature hasn't attacked yet.
But they also have to not see you too, right?
No, it
Yeah,
just
I
says they
think
can't
well,
go
I
first.
think so, because
She
it
has to go
says
before initiative.
any hit against a surprise character that hits us
Oh, true.
is a surprise. It says advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't attacked yet.
Well, it's
And
not
then-
surprised.
I know, but I still get advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't attacked yet. But then if I hit a creature that's surprised and I hit it, it's critical.
Yeah, sounds good.
But I still get advantage even if it's not. No, that's my as a rogue.
Oh, okay.
I get assassin.
So you get advantage on it, but you don't get the crit hit
right.
because it has to be surprised.
Right.
So you have advantage on it. You doing this one?
Yeah.
It looks like wine then. It looks like wine.
That's a really crappy roll.
Is it? Can I see mine?
Got the same number twice.
That's good.
Well,
2 different dice.
22.
22. It still hits.
Yeah, it still hits, but like 2 different dice. Both of them.
Alright, so.
So do damage.
Sorry, I'll get these ready. So that
I mean,
I'm
you
not-
see as these guys are bleeding. They're bleeding. They're taking hits.
Their flesh is.
They just don't seem to be
there.
there.
Yeah.
It's more feral
Okay.
than human.
Yeah. And they're not undead.
Nope, they're not undead.
Yeah. They're like just feral. Just.
Like the way I put it is, you know, the descent.
Yeah.
That's what each of them look.
Okay.
Oh, and you also
And I don't get sneak attack because it's not.
no,
surprise.
not that, not on that one. You also see as all of their eyes seems to be glazed,
18.
like with a darker gray. 18.
Yep.
Is that with your hunter's mark?
Did you roll a d6 for your hunter's mark?
Yep.
You did. So that's 18.
Yeah, I rolled a d10 plus 9.
You see as that one just shanks right into the
14.
to the collar. You did get an extra attack though, if you want it.
Yeah, I do. 23.
23 hits.
And 19.
19. Yep. So you release that arrow as the other one just kind of goes right into the other area in his neck as you just see as he's and he just kind of goes down. Oh, whoops. Wrong one.
And then I'll just use any movement I have to at least step out of the way of anything that looks like it would be coming right at me.
Doesn't she get to move her hunter's mark though?
She needed to specify that.
I don't think she knew that though.
I guess I'll do it at the beginning of my next turn.
I'll allow you to do it now, but I said last week that each of you need to
No, it's
start
fine.
learning
I'll
your
wait till my
characters.
next turn.
No, because you have to do it you have to do it when it dies.
Well, isn't it as long as my concentration is good, I can move it whenever.
Okay, if you want to leave it on there, that's fine. What's the spell say?
It says, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature. So actually, I'd have to wait till the next turn anyway.
I don't think you used a bonus action.
Used it
To cast.
Oh, cast on it.
Yeah, so she'd have to wait until the next turn anyway.
So wait.
Alright, I'm done.
Me, it's what up.
It's you and Squad B.
Yes, how far away is the
Left
nearest
hand.
person?
The nearest person?
Yeah, that I can, like, that's alive.
20.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use
There's 20, and then this guy's 25, and then 30, 40. This one.
use my
20, 25, 40.
movement to get up on that one guy.
So just get right behind him?
Get on him. Using my flame blade, I will try to cut his head off.
Okay.
18.
18?
Yeah. Wait, do I add
Yeah,
anything
that
to that or no?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I mean, that hits.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then I roll my 3d6. 11
11?
fire damage. And then using my bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh or whatever on my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And then defense.
Just gonna put that in. Okay. And Squad B, they're just gonna run up. Yep. You see them as they come over to the body that just went down, and they just drop to all fours as you just start seeing.
Yes, yes. Okay, that boy up.
And Rahun, you're up.
I'm just learning how this ball. I'm not seeing anything, guys. Do you mind just casting a little more light?
Everything's
Thank
fine.
you.
You
Really appreciate it.
I mean, you do.
What's going on? But holy shit! Now I'll start running towards. I'll do bonus action with my boots.
Okay.
Real quick, I'll start dashing towards the nearest one I can see that's attacking Bob or Baltimore, whichever one's the closest.
So it'd be like 5 feet behind you.
Mm-hmm. I will enlarge my axe. And I will take a strike.
Do it.
$22.
22. That is.
Awesome. Just my strength, not my proficiency. 16 points.
16 points of damage. Okay.
And then my boots face have 4 attacks. So I'll go ahead and just make another attack. 21.
Yep, that hits.
Do the same thing. $16 again.
16. So as you come down, you chop into his arm as you just kind of take a chunk out of meat. Then you pull back around, you swing back, and you take it just right into the rib. As you just kind of do a clean sweep right through, as you just see his body just kind of fall down.
Yes! Yes! I have so much stress I need to let out! I go for the next one. Because I still have 2 more attacks. And I'm sure I have plenty of moves. That's probably not going to hit, but let's see. 11.
11, as you just kind of swing just wildly, he just barely kind of clips off as, you just see the...
Use the momentum to do another 360 to come back around and try and swing again.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
12 points damage.
12 points of damage. Okay. As you just kind of, again, you just cleave right into the side, but this time it stops, and you just pull it out, as you just see blood just start spilling as he's just are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
4 times?
Yeah, Boots of Haste.
Did you only do 3?
No, I did 2 on
you
the
did
first
2.
one, and then
And
I had
missed the
2,
second
and
one.
I missed 1 on the second guy.
Baltimore, you're up.
I'm going to Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
And I'm going to healing word Bob.
Healing word, Bob. Bob, you got some healing coming your way. Be ready.
So it'll be
Thanks for the coffee, baby.
13.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm going to move around to the other side of him, hearing Rahun scream. No. The guy that's attacking me. Yeah. So that way, when Rahun finishes with that guy, he'll run over and have advantage. Or
Yeah, that works.
Flanking. Not leaving the 5 foot and just literally just stepping around him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you meant. So that way you don't get any of that. Okay. Was that it?
Yep.
Atreya, you're up.
Okay. I would like to. I have my sharpshooter's feat, so it says that if I choose to, I can take a -5 penalty to the attack roll, and if it hits, I get a +10 to the attack damage. So I want to take that chance.
Do it.
For my bonus action, I'm going to do Hunter's Mark. Is there one that looks like it's close to someone that's injured? That I think, like, if they make another attack, they might hurt someone more seriously? Because you're saying that Bob has been attacked and he's injured.
Yeah, probably that one's the one you want to take down.
Yeah, but from my angle, do I have...
You're right here.
Oh, okay. Alright, so that is who I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on.
Sure.
And so I have 2 actions, so I'm just going to roll attacks.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my movement. I guess if a creature comes like closer to attack me, I might try to move out of the way or something. I don't know. I'm not ready for this yet. Okay.
We'll start with just the attack.
1 + 4 is 16 if I take my size. So technically it's 11.
11 does not. You shoot it as it just kind of shoots right by his head.
Okay. And yes, this one's 12.
12.
Does sharpshooter affect the second attack? No, right?
The +7.
No, sharpshooter. She's taking -5 away from her second attack.
If she wants to do it on both, she can. Yeah. So like if let's say you rolled a 10, so you -5 and then add your modifier.
Doing that. I just didn't know. She knew that she didn't have to do it.
Oh yeah, you don't have to. You can.
I figured you say in the beginning, and that's.
Well, because they're 2 separate attacks.
Okay. All right. Well,
Just so that way.
I already kind of did it. So roll a 13, and then I can add 4, so that's 17. And I have the -5, so it's 12.
12. Yep. 12 does not hit, unfortunately. As you shoot again, as you see it just kind of rocket, and you can hear it just tink in the background.
Don't you feel like when you do like Hunter's Mark and Sharpshooter, like you're all of a sudden supposed to be a badass, and then reality hits, you're not. That's how I feel.
It's okay. It's okay. Did you have a You didn't want to move, right?
No, I'm hanging out on the back. Can I use movement just to kind of like look around? And so since I'm closest to the exit, I want to like make sure that I know where we're going when we have to go, kind of thing.
Sure. So if you you back up, you see that you have a hallway to your left, and you have a hallway to your right.
Do I remember how I came in?
Yeah. Like if you backed up and you're looking in the room, if you turn right,
yeah,
and you go this way,
okay,
you'll eventually come to a T, then turn right, and then there's the end.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
I don't think I can do anything else. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Bob, you're up.
Just a little bit of clarification.
Okay.
I was trying to figure it out.
Okay.
I can't twin cast twice in one turn, can I?
I mean, it has to deal with it has to do with the sorcery points.
As long as I have the points, I should be able to, right?
I don't think you can twin cast a twin cast.
No, that's not what I mean. Say I go in, I want to quick and spell something, and then twin cast it, which would be three points. I would want to know if I could then use my normal action to twin cast something a second time.
That's a good question. Let's find
I
out.
feel like with the sharpshooter thing. I don't like unless someone has a really low AC. I don't know when that will ever work.
Twin
Taking away
cast.
5
When you
is like
cast
a
a spell that
big deal.
targets only
Because you have to see
That's why I
before you
haven't
roll.
used it often,
Yeah.
because-
When I see it like a 19
Yeah.
or 18. I don't know. So pretty much the only advantage I get on is I don't get disadvantage on like my longer range.
Actually, it does not specify that you can only use it once per turn. So, yeah, I would say as long as you have the thing for it, yeah.
You have advantage on the roll.
So that one right in front of me is still
That's
up,
good.
correct?
Like for me, I have what's called great
Yes.
weapon master.
Yeah.
It's your
Alright, now I have 2 across the room eating something, and then 1 right next to Baltimore. Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
Called reckless.
Now you did use a. Oh no, I'm sorry. So you used 3 points last action, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Puts me at 5.
Mine's plus 4.
You gotta
And to
figure out
twin
what
cast a fire bolt,
Okay.
it costs 1.
Yeah, because it's cantrip. No, you're good.
Yeah. No, I did all that. So, alright, so we'll start with quicken spell into firebolt and have it quick cast.
But I wrote 1d6 there.
That's my bonus action.
I'm not sure why I did that.
And the 2 will be targeting the 2 over there eating.
Yeah, it might be. I might have changed.
Okay, so you're attacking the 2 that are eating.
So it's 2.
That's correct.
All right. Roll your attack.
17 plus, I think it's 9.
17 hits. So.
Alright.
So 19 and a 7.
That's 18 points
Shit. Okay.
at both of them. Alright, and then second cast, which will be the actual twin spell of my normal cast, the firebolt, which will hit the 1 in front of me and the 1 in front of Baltimore.
Okay. Oh, you're blowing some points. That's all right.
21.
I know, do some work.
Everybody's doing it.
Wait, 21?
Yeah.
They both drop.
No, that was for me to hit them. That was
Oh, yeah, that works. Yeah, they both. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Damage. 17.
They both still drop. So they go dink and dink.
And I'm gonna flip that one.
Okay. My squad is dead.
Squad, move. Squad.
Yeah, squad. Squad, what are you doing?
Snake.
Cass, you're up.
So how many more are left?
There's 2 more. There's these 2.
Okay, have they both attacked?
I'm sorry.
Have they both attacked? In other words, like,
Technically,
would I get
yes.
advantage or no? So they both have attacked?
They're
Okay.
attacking another cannibal.
Is there one that I could sneak up on?
Because
Either
they're
then be
eating
surprised.
right now.
You may give it a shot.
They're eating.
Okay.
Ooh.
Roll stealth.
$26.
Okay.
Now attack. Oh, great. 16.
16 barely hits.
But it does?
Yeah, as you take back your arrow.
Oh, crap. I forgot to. I can't transfer hunters right now, can I? I meant to do that first.
As it just lasers right in the back of the head. You can roll your critical hit. Or your sneak attack damage, sorry.
Well, here's the damage.
Why you staring at me so intently?
23.
Okay, with a 6 life, as that arrow just lasers right down the back of the neck here, right into the head. You just
Okay, then I cast Hunter's Mark on the other one,
okay.
and I attack it.
You move Hunter's Mark.
Yes. What did I say? That's
Cast.
what I meant. Okay.
I didn't think you wanted to use the spell slot.
Natural 20.
Hey, is dead. How'd you like to do it? He's got 6 life, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna hit more than 6 life.
How would you like to kill him?
Any particular way? As he's just like, you see as he like rips off one of the arms, as he just kind of like starts gnawing on the hands.
Oh my god. Can you shoot it with a bow?
Huh?
Just hit it in the head too.
Just hit it. Dong. Okay. Alright, well, you guys are out of combat. You guys are free to go.
No, there's more. There's got to be more.
I go back to checking the bodies.
I turn around and I walk to the area that the 6 stood up at, and I check the other 2 bodies.
I cut the heads off of all of them.
Definitively?
I don't know what they can do.
I check
Should we set
I
it
just
all
walk
up
back
in flames?
in. So silly.
The pulses? Is that what you're
I
saying?
check their...
Oh, the bodies. They're all pretty much naked. You don't really find anything.
Cut the heads off of all of them.
Sure.
Because I don't know what they are.
Okay, I want to inspect the rest of the stuff that's kind of thrown around the room.
Sure.
And also, I'm letting out his stress. And I'm like, no! I need to fight more!
Okay.
So I'm checking the bodies, and I'm gonna look for another door.
You don't find another door in this room.
So all of the walls are there.
All of the walls are bare. You may make an investigation check.
Yes.
For those that are looking, make an investigation check. I know, Cass, you have priority because you said it first.
I want to cast Detect Magic and then investigate it.
You do know that Bob already casted Detect Magic if you wanted to save that spell. If you wanted to ask him.
I'll just investigate that.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying you would know that you would hear him say it. And
16.
16.
18.
16. So you all notice as you guys are kind of looking around the room, the barrels are somewhat empty. Each of you do find respective of 25 gold. So together, collectively, that's 75. I don't know if you want to put that in something. However,
Hand it to Cass.
25.
BJ, you're the only one that realizes that when you're kind of looking around, you do take a second to look up, and you notice there is a hole where the ceiling kind of came up, and it looks almost dug out.
Dug out in the sense of like they dug it out or something else dug it out. So I'm like, hey guys, look at that, and I point up.
So you all see this hole.
Yeah.
Bob, does anything light up in this room from your Detect Magic?
Not anymore. They are now dead.
What was lighting up? The bodies?
The bodies.
They did have a kind of no.
Nothing should have lit up in this room. There's nothing magical in this room. You would just know that those bodies were there.
Oh.
I mean, you told me nothing in there lit up except for the bodies. Like they started to glow.
You know what? That's fine. You could say that. Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
So
So the bodies light up.
I would inspect the bodies for any form of markings or incantations or anything.
Nope.
Yo, can you throw a beacon of light or whatever the hell you do up in that hole?
Just
Kinda
as a
took
side
it up.
note.
And it just kind of goes up, and then it comes back down.
Do we
But
see anything?
it's just a hole, like a dirt. dirt.
Is there a ceiling, like a top to it?
No. It looks like it just dug straight up. Yes, Bob.
So, can anybody tell me why I feel like crap right now?
Do you feel like crap?
Medicine check?
You were
Do
told
a
to feel
medicine
like crap?
Sure. Bob, why do you feel like crap?
Because you said that when he clawed his nails into me, I felt something go into me.
Oh yeah, you know that there's secretion. Yeah.
20 not natural.
20 not natural. Nothing that you would know. I mean, you see the secretion that he's talking about, but it's like it doesn't seem that like based on what he's talking about, it doesn't seem like it should do anything to him.
You're fine, dude.
Alright.
Let's just keep
Rub
it.
some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
Vitals, everything else looks fine with him.
Everything else looks fine, besides like his hit points. I mean, like I don't know if he's full on hit points, but
I start checking the walls.
What
again
should we
for
do
doors.
about this hole?
Turn into a bird. Fly up into it.
I'm just gonna wipe the secretion
I
off.
don't do that.
okay.
Turn into a
You do know
spider.
that it is
Crawl.
kind of in the wound, but I mean, you take the majority of it off.
Do we have like a water skin? We can kind of flush out the wound.
Do you have water skin?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
pull one out.
Okay. So I asked Cass for like a water skin, and
Don't be
Bob, I'm
surprised.
just gonna
Don't
flush
check
out
colors.
this wound, okay, just in case.
Regular stuff.
And I'm
Alright,
gonna,
I appreciate it.
All right, so
Should we
flush
check
out
out
his
that
wound.
hole?
Probably. I don't know if it goes anywhere.
did you say it was on the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of you transforming into a bird or a bat or whatever and trying to fly up there because we just don't know what that's gonna be.
Oh, I found worse in this town already.
The secretion that I wiped off of him with the cloth, I'm just gonna use sacred hand or sacred flame. Does it burn away?
Yeah, like on the cloth. Yeah, it just burns. Yeah.
Like the secretion burns away?
Yeah. It doesn't
Can you
like.
turn other people into birds?
I mean, like it does like the, but it like it
Yes,
goes away.
I can.
It's like
Turn me
any
into a
liquid
bird.
would.
I'll go up there.
I'm not gonna waste that spell slot.
I'm just gonna help her, I guess, wipe out the wound.
Okay, so you guys go ahead and do a medicine check.
How far up is the ceiling?
She had
Like, is
advantage.
it a low ceiling? Is it a tall ceiling?
It's a pretty high ceiling. I would say if this is like 10 feet,
I'm helping
you're probably looking at about a 30-foot ceiling.
Ooh.
Yo,
Okay,
Cass,
so pushing something underneath it to stand on top of is not really gonna help.
I get a 20 not natural.
what if I?
You do a pretty good job kind of cleaning it all out. You kind of look at it and whatnot. It seems pretty decent. It shouldn't get infected in any way, shape, or form.
What if I light one of your arrows on fire and you shoot it up to see how far it goes?
Sure, let's
Oh,
try
that's
it.
a good idea.
Don't you have an arrow that you can see stuff through it?
I mean,
I
unless
go over to that
Would
table
that
and
help
sit
though
on
if it's
it.
dark?
You can cast Beacon of Light
So
on one
that
of
probably
your
makes
arrows.
no sense because
Just cast Beacon of Light on.
Cool.
That's fine.
I go over to that table and I
pull
sit
an
on it.
arrow. I'll cast
And then-
light on it
okay.
and just see how high it goes before it goes away.
And then if I can't see anything, then I use the arrows that I can see through. Like if it's too far up, but
Well, just use a regular arrow right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Shoot it as far as you can.
Okay, so I pull an arrow out,
Cast
cast
light on it.
flame on it,
Sure.
and I shoot it up into the hole.
Sure. You see that it goes into the hole, and then it goes probably about another 30 feet up as it just goes into the dirt. As you see, is like some of the like the dust kind of comes down.
Can we see like around it?
If
Is there
there's
like
any
another
tunnel,
opening
yeah.
anywhere?
Or like a darkness, you know how
Not
the light
based
moves?
on where you're at. It doesn't. It just looks like it kind of goes under, and then kind of stops.
Well, this doesn't seem to be a problem. Let's go to another tunnel.
I mean, for all we know, these things were just trying to climb out.
Yeah.
Like just trying to find a way out.
That's
But,
Yeah.
but the only thing is that if they're able to break through concrete or stone and climb up, how is it they weren't able to break down this one door?
Well, the door was wood, and this is dirt.
Dirt and stone.
Hmm.
Can I investigate like the ceiling? Like, does the ceiling look like it's just stone or what?
I mean, you see that there's like.
start leaving the room.
Okay, so you go to leave the room. I mean, you look up at the ceiling, you see that it's like a thin layer of stone. Like it's just like it's just meant to pretty much hold the dirt out of everything.
Okay.
Other than that, it's just like mountain rocks and dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
How
gonna
high
follow
is it?
around him.
You're looking at maybe 80 feet.
The ceiling is 80 feet high?
No, I thought you were talking about how high into the hole.
No.
He said
how high is the
30.
ceiling? 30 feet. The ceiling is 30 feet high.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent
Big ass
size.
room.
Yep.
That is a big ass room.
Yeah, there's no way for any of us to like climb up there and find out.
As you say that while I'm leaving, I go, there's no way that zombies or whatever these things could have climbed up there and dig through.
Should we burn these bodies, or do you think they're dead?
He already cut all the heads off.
They're
Rahun cut the heads
inanimate,
off.
so they should be burning right now.
Rahun already
Alright.
cut all the heads off.
Gone.
So
Alright.
I follow Rahun.
I'll follow.
All right, so you guys leave. You guys have a hallway. You can go left or you can go right.
Just in case on my way out, I'm gonna sacred flame all of them.
Sure.
And then just walk out.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so when we come out, a left is going to head towards our exit.
Correct.
So I say we.
But if
Go right. I start
Wait,
walking.
Well,
so the
hold on.
only door in that room was the one
I
you
don't let them
walked
stop me.
into?
I keep walking.
Is the only door the one that we came into? So
That's
you're
the only
going-
door that you know of.
That
Okay,
we've
so you're going
approached.
back out the door that we came
Yeah,
in.
He's
so
going
he's
out the
going out
door,
and then turning
and
right.
he's making right.
If we go left, there's also another chance to go left again.
Yes.
Correct. For you just turning and walking, you go approximately about another 30 feet, and you are met with a Y-shaped.
There's two paths over here. And I start heading back.
Can he see? What's he on?
I have
So-
dark vision.
He goes back.
Oh, he has dark vision. Okay.
Yeah, but what lights?
Do you have to have a light source about it?
Well, I mean, he knows that it's a Y. I mean, he's just coming up on it. Yeah.
So I'm basically gonna.
I mean, he doesn't see what's past. You know.
What I'm asking is like if there's torches on the wall, I want to grab them. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking.
No torches.
I want to make sure that I'm very aware.
You do see. I will actually say though that you do see where torches are supposed to be, but you don't see any torches.
Does it look like there's cobwebs where the torches should be?
Yes.
Long time.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I'm trying to be very spatially aware, and also I want to pay attention to where we go and how we go, and kind of try to be making like a map of some sort, so that we do get lost. I kind of can be navigator.
Juan,
Hey,
can I light a tinder on the floor and then pull it up and have it surround me? That way we have light.
Well, I have constant light.
I mean, well, he does like, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, like, he has constant
So
light.
that
It's a
puts
cantrip, so
Okay.
yeah, you wouldn't want to waste the
Nonchalant,
tinder on
but
that.
I'm awesomely.
I go get back to the group. Continue to walk past and go. Two options that way. I go back to where we came from, and I'll start heading down the left way. Because I know there's light I can see through there, because the door that came in here is wide
Because the
open.
end, yeah.
I wish at this point I wish shield lasted longer than it does because I just slap it on Rahum every time that he does something.
So where did you find the Y?
Right.
When we turn right.
So let's pick a path and go.
I'm gonna
We
find
still have the left way that we need to go, and
10
you guys are all
centimeters.
talking about it. So
You're gonna
I'm
do
just
what?
going and
Find
checking
10
the other way
centimeters.
already.
Yeah,
10 centipedes?
correct. Are there any centipedes down
No.
there? None? There's spiders though, yeah?
You can look.
Well, there were spider webs.
Yeah. But I'm saying you don't like look to your right and see a spider on the wall and be like, hey, look, there's a spider.
What's that?
I'm gonna find 3 spiders.
Make an investigation check.
Actually, no, I'm gonna look for the 10 centipedes first, and then the spiders.
You won't find the 10 centipedes, but you can look for the spiders.
Investigation, I got a 21.
21.
Yes.
So you find 3 spiders.
Oh, 3 spiders.
Find like a big one, like a daddy long leg. You find like another small one, and then you find like another small one.
So I'm gonna cast Giant Insect on all 3 of them.
How big does that make it?
It turns a spider into a giant spider.
I'm not in there.
I don't know where I'm at in vicinity with him, but if I see spiders getting big,
And I'm gonna
back in
hop
the
on
way.
one of them, and I'm gonna tell the
I
other
think you're I don't know if it's what is it called?
Giant Insect.
A, C, D, E, F, G.
Is it? I don't think it specifies that you become best friends with it as soon as you turn into
No, it says that
Each
they
creature
obey.
obeys your verbal commands.
Wow, that's crazy.
Get off me.
And get on a spider.
Correct.
Regardless, I'm already walking down the other way.
So as soon as we come out of this room,
Yeah, fuck all, it works. Yeah,
I
yeah.
So I'm
I
like,
turned right.
who wants to ride a spider? Let's
I turned
go.
right, I found the 2 paths. Then I walked back, saw you guys were all still standing there with your thumbs up the butt, so I kept going the other way. So I'm back to where the entrance is to this place. I go left.
Okay. 1 second. What's everybody else doing?
So
I tell them to get on spiders. So.
Okay.
so as soon as we come out of this door, we have to turn left.
You don't have to turn left.
You can
You're
turn left.
provided an option. You can go to the left. You can go right.
And if we go
Rahun went right, and that's where he found the Y. If you go left, then you know that you're heading back into the direction of the
I
end.
thought
But
this
didn't
path's
you
just
look
dead
at the
end to
Y?
this room.
No.
You looked at the Y though, didn't you look at the Y? You turned back around.
Yeah.
And went to the original.
No, and then he went back to the group. You guys all just left the room.
And then he went back down the.
And then he's going back down the left side.
Well, I mean, does
Which
anybody...
was the original straight.
Which is where you guys came from. Yes.
Just clarify.
Back to the tavern. So he's going back to the tavern area.
Back in that direction, yes.
The original split where we could have gone left or gone straight. He's going the straight option now.
So we
right?
came out of the room here,
Yes.
and then we came back.
This
He
way.
went down this way, and now he's going back this way to go that way. Does that make sense now?
Well, does anybody want to check out this Y?
I do.
Welcome. His point was welcome back to it.
But we're right here too.
We have
Like
we have two options.
If we keep going, it could lead us farther away. Since this is closer to the end, I'd rather take out.
I'm not waiting.
Rather do
I'm going.
I know, but it takes time
No, I
for them to
understand.
do stuff.
I'm letting him know.
Until they catch up to where you're at.
Okay, you said it
then
like
I'm gonna
5
move it
times
up.
that you were going. Like, we got it. I'm just trying to figure out what the group is rather than forcing their hand. So.
And you're sitting on a spider.
I'm sitting on a spider, and I'm telling them, y'all want to ride, save your strength, let's go.
I feel like I'll get on a spider because that's cool.
So does anybody
Okay,
want
so
to
you're
check
getting
out
on a
the
spider. Is anybody else
I'm
getting on a
not
third
skeptical about
spider?
the spider. I'm just gonna follow.
You see
Rahun
it's kind of
because we
like
need to stay together.
it's kind of just like drifting back and forth, almost like in a hypnotic state.
I look at her, and I can see that she's concerned. I'm like, don't worry about it, just get on it.
I'm gonna try to climb on a spider.
I reluctantly climb on top of the spider
Yeah.
So you get on the spider.
Yeah.
and then follow Rahun.
Okay, so you're on a spider. You're on a spider. You're on a spider.
Mm-hmm.
Legs, legs, and legs. Right, Bob?
There are legs everywhere.
Yes. All right.
I'm walking.
Where are you walking?
I'm gonna go the same way Rahun did.
All right, so he's following Rahun. What are you guys doing?
I guess we have to go where Rahun's going.
All right.
Yeah.
So you all turn left. You are going. You get to the conjunction first, where you come to the T. You turn right. You see the light coming from the inn. You take a second to look down. You don't see any like humanoid figures or anything. You know that it's still clear. You turn left. You see a dark pit. So you proceed forward.
A dark pit or.
Or like, I say dark pit as in like
Tunnel.
darkness. Like he hasn't
When you
come
say dark
into that.
pit, I think there's a pit
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
ground.
sorry.
Like dark.
All right.
Specificity.
All right, so you guys, so you start heading. You guys are coming for the spiders. You guys very quickly catch up to Rahun. As you guys are coming up, as you see, he kind of turns left. He analyzes the situation and then turns left. He goes straight forward that way. And about another 30 to 60 feet, you do see as the tunnel it comes to a stop and then turns right.
I wait to see if anybody comes.
Well, they're
We're
already behind
literally
you, and then
already
you
there.
guys eventually
So I
catch
see
up.
these 3 giant spiders coming at me.
Yeah, with them riding on it. It's not just 3 spiders. And you see as they're like holding down, they're like, because it's all 8 legs, as they're like going back and forth.
You wanted to go, let's go.
You're not the fucking spiders. Go. I'm gonna walk
So
way
I
slower than you guys.
Take the lead.
All right. So what are
I still have my flame blade.
what are
with
our
me,
options
so-
again? I'm so sorry.
So right now you came to a T.
Mhm.
To the right was the inn. You
Right.
turned left.
Yeah.
Then you go straight.
Yeah.
Then it turns right. And that's when this passing of the spiders happens. But they're stopping and saying, you take the lead.
Yeah, so it's more so like.
Okay.
Okay, so we go to the right.
Well, so you go there. And then you see as you come up on a door on your right-hand side.
So we make it right, and there's a door on our right hand side.
I would say that seeing that they're like speeding, I would probably go from a walk to like a jog.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like to keep up.
Yeah, not like I'm not dashing to like exert myself. I'm just gonna because I mean I'm wearing plate mail, so
Mhm.
I'm just gonna jog to make sure to keep them in some form of line of sight with me.
Sure. Yeah, I figured you would just keep up. I wasn't gonna like have you fall behind or anything like that. So, So you come up on a door to your right. You see that it's closed. Do you guys proceed forward?
Wooden door?
I check to see if it's locked.
Is it a wooden door?
Oh, yes, it is locked.
Yes.
It is a wooden door.
And I stick my flame blade in it. Burn all the hinges and the edges.
Alright, kick it down after it gets weak.
So you come up on this yet another just like almost lightsaber action where he's like just kind of in it, just kind of doing this number as it's all flaming out. And you see as you kick down the door, it's another hallway, and you see as it turns right.
Wait, if it would turn right again, we'd go back to the original.
No. You kick down the door,
Yes.
and there's a hallway in front of you,
Correct.
and then it turns right.
Yeah, so if we were to do that, it would take us back to this area.
You don't know. You haven't turned it.
Okay. So
Keep going straight.
So you go into the room.
No, I said keep going
Oh, so you
straight.
just leave the door open, and then
Leave the door
you
open.
want to keep going down the main
Going
hallway.
straight.
Got it.
No, I'm going into the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna investigate the room.
Door. Babe.
Door.
Door. So all of you guys go into the door. You're moving straight.
And I would say that seeing that Rahun's going to continue to move straight, I would position myself in front of everybody, knowing that I have the highest AC.
In front of him?
So you're gonna go
I would be the
into
first
the
one
first
to go.
one in the room.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
You were behind us and I'm on a spider, so how does that work? I've been there already.
Okay. I'm the hardest one to hit if he's walking.
I mean, he's still with you, so he's gonna see you go into the room, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, wait,
Yeah.
let me in front."
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, Captain, my captain, take the lead.
All right. So you guys get in. You turn right, and you see as it opens up into an office room. There's an office. There seems to be a desk with a chair, and you see two statues in either side. Rahun, as you're walking forward, you notice that you're walking this main hallway,
It's been a long day.
and then two doors. You have one on your right, one on your left.
Check both of them, see if they're locked.
Both locked.
Cool.
Correct.
Go back to the other door now.
The back one.
Yes.
Okay, so you're coming back as they're all into the room.
Oh,
Check
check
the
out the
desk.
statues, man.
Investigating.
Okay,
Yes.
investigating what? Because she wants to investigate the statues, but she said first.
You said bookshelf?
There's a desk,
Desk.
a chair, two statues.
I already said the desk.
Oh, so there's no shelves or anything there with any books or anything? Fucking A. Alright, then I'll. If she's looking at one statue, I'll go to the other one.
That's fair.
Okay, so you want left or right?
I'll take right.
Left or right? Or left? Right? Okay. Left, right. What are you doing?
I'll have to look at the desk too. Go
Okay,
through the drawers
so you're
and
looking at
stuff.
the desk. So one of you guys roll, or both of you can roll and don't get advantage, or one of you can roll and get advantage.
Well, I rolled an 18.
And then you both roll.
What's your rest?
And that one. I'm sorry.
12.
We're taking advantage, though.
12,
Yeah.
14.
14,
Advantage.
It's the only one that really counts.
18.
18. So that's for the desk, right?
Correct.
Yep.
You get advantage if you're the one rolling, right?
Yeah, like we both rolled. We're
Oh,
taking the
okay.
higher one. I got me.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Sorry, I gotta find it.
No worries. Do your thing.
Okay. Wait. I'm missing one. Make sure I have them all. Oh, I don't have it here.
Yeah, no problem.
There we go. Alright. So, what'd you get on the left one? The left
14.
statue?
14.
He's
Oh,
not.
your left statue. 14 does it. So, back behind, you see as like you're kind of checking it and whatnot, you feel a bottle behind it. On the right one,
I just got 12.
12? 12 still does it.
Oh, I'm sorry. You should have handed it to me.
For the desk,
See it. I don't care. I don't care. I want to see it.
desk.
Yep.
What'd you get?
That's kind of cool.
18.
You're in, and then you're seeing as they're
I'm
pulling
gonna
all.
stay at the door frame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got an 18. We got an 18.
And also for the ones that are searching the desk, you notice that there seems to be a ledger. As the two that are looking at the desk.
Sorry,
looking
just
at the bottles.
Just a moment.
Just a moment.
This is one-time use, right?
If it doesn't specify a number, then yeah, it's a one-time use.
Okay.
Alright, so we can check that out later.
Yes.
Come back to us.
Correct.
Alright, so the desk. You see that it's a ledger and it shows different family names. As
This is Trey Arc again.
Get out.
you see different family names as it talks about like the different households, how many they have living there, and the type of rations that they would get to be in. So by this, you kind of get the feeling that you may be in a residential type area.
Residential area within this tunnel. Is that what you're saying? Like this area. So
Does it seem like this would be?
I'm gonna search
relevant
the
to us
ledger
now?
for Merida and Sarah.
Do you know their last names?
I do not. So I like asked the group. Does anybody know the last name of Merida and Sarah?
Oh, you can probably
I can
look up
tell you her
Merida.
grandmother's name.
I have a piece of parchment, and we could just copy the names and come
You
back
hear
to
them
it.
kind of discussing stuff inside.
Why not just take the ledger with us?
Well, I'm gonna take it. The thing is I just want to see if this is the census of the town or if this is this whole separate column.
I can
Well,
tell
you
you
know the
her
first-
great grandmother's name is Fruma. So maybe you can see all
like,
three names
scan.
in a tree.
You do see Fruma. She's actually toward the top. You can see how it has council members.
Is this
but
like a family tree
Because
or
it
like
would have
a...
taken
no,
it.
it's just a
It
ledger.
ends up being
Gotcha,
bad
okay.
because then
It's a
not
recording of all the different ones that live.
Gotcha.
However, you see as only it says council members, and you only see 8 of them, and you just see their first names, which happens to be hers.
Do I know that there were more than 8 council members? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna keep the ledger. And then I look at Cass and I'm like,
She has a bag of holding though.
yeah, so I give her the ledger. I give you the ledger. And I look at Cass and I'm like, which one of these do you want?
How many items can I attune to at one time? Do you want me to just hold on to both of them for now, and we can take a better look at them later?
Sounds good.
I'll put them in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Can I hold on to the first one though? For
This one?
Yes, that one. I feel like that might come in handy. Just for now.
Lonnie, are there any other doors to this area or out of this area?
You went with not in this little office area. You're with the group in this office.
Right. So there was only one exit,
Yeah, there's only one exit.
which is what we came in. All right.
Yeah, and if you go back and check, you see as Rahun's just kind of staring at, looking right back at you, kind of with this like, are we still doing this type thing?
So Rahul, wasn't there another hall we haven't checked yet?
Yeah,
You want to go?
I already been down there.
What was down there?
2 doors.
You want to go see what's in the doors?
I mean, you could continue forward if you wanted to.
Sure.
I jump on the spider.
Alright, so you guys start moving. You find you're still in this hallway. You see the door left and right.
Rock, paper, scissors to see left or right?
You guys all leave.
Choose the right one.
Where do we go with them? Where they're at?
Okay, so you guys all get out, turn right, and you see as they're standing in front of 2 doors.
The right one.
There's a door on the left and a door on the right.
Correct.
Because the right would head back towards
Let's
the
make
tavern
this
area.
fun. I will summon
I'm
the
trying to
chicken,
like
just
consider
let the
going
chicken
top
decide
to
when
bottom
we go in.
almost.
If this is.
Yeah.
So I start burning the edge.
They're not going to pay attention to you. I kick in a door. I don't care which. I'll choose the right one.
Alright, so you turn the right. You're flame blading which one?
The right one.
The right one. So you start doing Jedi flame blade.
So I look at Rahul
He's
and I'm
starting
like,
to kick down. I
"You
do
ready?"
need you to make a strength check on this one
Cool.
Is this a wooden door as well?
though. It is from the outside, but when you start putting it through,
23.
you begin to realize that it has like a metal backing to it. 23 unfortunately does not break this in.
Cool.
So you're sitting there kind of kicking it along with, the flame
No, I'll
blade
try
kind
it
of making
once.
its way.
Then I
Oh,
turn
just
around and try the other door.
All right, so you turn around and you try the other door. That one you also need to make a strength check for.
I need 24.
24 does it for that one. So you kick it as you just goes.
I walk in.
So you walk in.
I'm right behind him.
Sure.
I follow behind
You can't see. There's no light in this room.
Even with flame blade and other.
They're out in the hallway,
we're
and
out
there's
in the
another 30-foot, 40-foot hallway that you're going into.
So it's another hallway.
It's a hallway, yeah.
I immediately stop, turn around, and look at the other door.
Okay, you see as he's just slowly
I try
doing the
to
work
kick
on
that
it.
one down again.
Sure. So you go and kind of get a running start.
Do I get advantage
I can see. I
with
got
the running
dark
start?
vision.
You're the one who said it.
Sure. What was that?
Can I see anything in there? I have dark vision.
You need some sort of like light to give you that vision out, and the only light source that's coming is from the group.
Alright, so that flint and steel.
You see it as you're like the flint and steel as Rahun turns around and he just looks at you and just walks
He
right
gets a
back to the
running
hallway
start.
and then starts running, and
23 again.
that doesn't do it.
Just so you know, DM, if it's higher than 24, I would maybe not go call it.
It isn't exactly 24. So
I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try to knock the door down.
but you have your flame blade in, so what are you trying to do?
No,
So you pull out your flame blade.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
so you
already
pull out your flame blade.
Yes.
Now you guys are sitting at a door.
I'm trying it.
And it's not
Straight
catching on
23.
fire.
That one's not catching on fire. No.
Cool.
So I got 23.
23?
Yeah.
No.
I turn around, start heading into the hallway, and go, it's probably a magical door.
So I jump on the spider and I follow right behind him.
So you guys are going to the left door now.
So we're just gonna walk away from this door.
We'll come back to it. We have plenty of doors to check. Don't worry. I follow Rahun into the left hallway.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try.
Yes!
This door.
Okay.
As everybody starts to walk, I'm just gonna give it a shot. Whatever.
DC's 24.
Get that boy. Get it.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
It's close, but I didn't get it.
Okay.
I hear him hit against the wall, the door, and I go,
Yep.
it's probably magical.
I
And
just
keep
wanted
walking.
to try.
I was gonna say I'm a trapper.
So I'm on a spider with a flaming blade behind a dwarf. What happens?
You guys come to another opening that seems to be another office.
Oh, there's another office?
I wait at the door.
We get in the left door.
Is it a desk?
So you go back to the door.
No, I mean wherever this office is, wherever the trim
The
of
arch.
the hallway,
Okay.
and where the office, I wait
Sure.
right in the middle.
So we go in and there's another office.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a desk?
Yeah, there seems to be two desks on either side,
I take the right one. Investigation.
I'll go to the left.
and you see a trunk in front of you.
I go check that actually first.
Okay.
I'll go to one of the desks
Okay, which one? Left or
on
right?
the right.
I sit down and I try to meditate. Keyword on try.
Gotcha.
15.
So if I go into the
Investigate.
office as well, I'll go to the other desk that she's not at.
Is there a bookshelf at all?
No bush.
Fuck.
I'm like, hey, come look at this trunk.
Yeah, investigate.
Sure.
Look at the thing.
I'll walk over to the trunk.
Okay, so you got the trunk. So you see as there's a big lock on it.
I try to pick the trunk up.
It's heavy.
Like heavy enough that
Like,
I myself
You're
cannot
struggling.
lift it.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can lift it.
You can lift it,
it's,
but it's struggling.
heavy. Okay. Yeah, there might be something good in here.
I'm going to try to pick the lock. Go ahead with it.
Sorry, go ahead. What?
8.
8. You find different books, or not different books. Sorry, you find different papers on utilities, cleaning out a restroom, cleaning out laboratories, kind of like meaningless tasks. However, you do find one that talks about Jericho and the cabin. And that he maintains a scouting party every 2 weeks or so and checks back in. However, you find the date on this, and it's about 2 to 3 years ago.
Okay. I'll take that, and I'll tell whoever's in the room with me that.
I think everybody's in the room with you.
What did you find?
Well, I have this note. It's dated 2 to 3 years ago, but it says that Jericho sends out scouting parties to check back in.
I bet he does. That liar.
What'd you get for the desk?
For the desk on the other desk, I got 19.
19. This one talks about it's just a bunch of papers that talks about the exit and talks about setting up a series of traps to exit this exit. You know that there's blow darts. You also know that there's a trap hole. You know there's a falling spike trap.
Inside the hole or separate?
Like a falling spike trap.
So a spike is gonna fall.
Yeah. And then worst case scenario, the door is wired.
By wire, do you mean?
Like it has like a magical enchantment on it to electrocute anything that is not the caster.
How do we get in here? Do we not come in the way that we're gonna try to exit?
This is the only time that you're thinking of another that another exit is mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh, besides our entrance. So a possible another entrance. Exit or whatever.
Yes. So I got a 15 on that investigation check.
For the trunk?
Yes. And I found a lock. And I'm gonna try to pick it.
Do you have a thieves kit or
not
anything?
at all. Nothing.
How are you trying
Oh,
to use
I
a
do.
dagger?
I
Like
do.
Yes.
Sure. So you take out like a little dagger and you start like.
Do I need to roll anything for it? Can I roll anything for it?
Sure.
What do you want to roll?
Roll dexterity.
Natural 20!
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck
No
yeah.
joke. No
So
joke.
look at it right there. You can look right at it.
That's a natural 20.
Give it.
So you do one of these things where you're just like.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Even
god.
I'm impressed.
You
I'm
are
like,
so
wow.
good.
I am impressed, and I'm like, I didn't
those
think that
natural
would work.
20s.
Absolutely.
Should I open it up and look inside?
Emerald, for future reference, I do have some thieves' tools. And
Oh,
burglar's kit.
that'll be good. Thanks for
Well,
letting
he's
me
got
know.
a dagger. Apparently,
Gosh,
that
come with me then. As soon as I hear you say thieves' kid.
Okay. I'll follow her.
I open up the chest and look what's inside while he's being amazed.
I had already done that.
So, no, you didn't say.
No.
No,
If
you
I'm
said-
if I'm picking the lock,
and I said,
I'm opening the chest, the trunk.
Okay. So who's doing what?
Me. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Sounds good.
I'm
Are there
trying.
any more exits in this room?
No.
Hey guys, look at this mention about another exit.
So what? Oh,
I turned around.
lit.
I turned around and I'm using my thieves' tool to try and get in the door nobody else could open.
That's dope.
Oh, back at the. Okay.
I'm
So-
standing behind her.
Okay.
On guard.
Oops.
Perception check on where we came from already.
Okay.
And danger sense going on.
No perception check needed. You're good. There's nothing there. You are. You get the sense that danger is afoot, but it's not anywhere that would close. Yeah.
I keep staring down the way we came because I know they're from the other way.
Am I having any luck?
Well, the doors are like right across from each other.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm
Yeah.
in the middle, so I'm looking down the hallway because I know they're coming from this way, so there's only one other way the enemy could be coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what
We're
you're
in
saying.
this door office.
Is there anything else in the
can't.
chest? Just
I'm
that.
turning around trying to.
That. I'm sorry.
Was there
We
anything
can't
else in the
get into
chest?
this
Just that. Just those three things.
Just those three things.
What does the chest look to be made of?
You see that it's a fine engraving. However, it doesn't seem that it has. Like it looks to be heavily engraved on the outside, and then on the inside, it's just a nice velvet.
Can I start knocking around it for like a
Trap door.
yeah, like a trap thing? Because I'm like, it's heavy, but this would not constitute being that heavy.
Make an investigation check.
So I asked to Treya, and I'm like, "Hey, did you find anything?" Because clearly Cass has already left.
So I share with Emerald the information I have about this other possible exit that has flow
However,
dart,
you are on the right track.
trap hole, like falling spike trap.
Yeah. Huh.
All this kind of stuff.
What was your roll on
We
these
should
thieves?
take note of that.
So you pull out your thieves
Okay.
kit and you
So I
kind of
take
take a
that.
look at it,
What am
and
I
you're like,
rolling?
it's a pretty. You look at it and you're like, it's a pretty difficult lock, and one that you haven't seen in a while, but you might be able to get it.
What am I rolling exactly?
So thieves kit is going to be your dexterity. And with I believe Rogue, you already have proficiency in it, if not expertise, if that's what you used it for.
She would add a proficiency bonus to it.
Yeah.
26.
That's what I meant. 26. Fuck yeah, that worked. Might have to
She gets a
up those.
+9 just from her dexterity and her proficiency bonus.
Yeah, that worked. Use them. So you kind of look at it and you're like, it's kind of difficult, and you kind of just go and you're like, oh yeah, and you just hear as it just kind of.
I hear that.
Yeah, you hear it.
Right.
As they do that, I go back over to Baltimore. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
You look down, like you just take a look.
Another
and
hallway.
So like I'm still
Another
trying to break
hallway
this
that's
thing,
dark.
Like, it's,
I'm just
heavy.
like-
These things would not. There's something else that's in here.
So I'm gonna make. An
Sorry for
investigation
doing
on
that in
this.
front of your face.
I overhear what they're saying. I'm nosy.
Did he get advantage because I'm telling him that like the weight does not compute to what we pulled out of it?
If you had an idea on where it might be, like if you maybe found like something hollow in it, that like to help pinpoint that location, yeah. But
But I went
Yeah,
through
what
the
is
whole,
this?
the whole bottom of it and nothing was hollow.
So that wouldn't account as assisting?
no, he's already rolled. I'm not giving him advantage. If they did it, just
Okay, I got
roll.
you. Because
I got
it's-
16.
Yeah, I got
16?
Yeah.
Didn't you get a 15?
Yeah. Okay.
But again, same concept. Kind of looks at it and you're like, you know what? He's right. There's probably more to this box.
So
Someone start
they're
finding it.
doing that stuff. So the top of the trunk, I'm gonna investigate the top of it
So you
as well.
the top of it. It's
So before she started doing that, I've already started to slice it with my flame blade.
okay, so you go to try and slice it, and you just keep paying it.
You said the outside was velvet?
The inside's velvet. I said the outside's heavily engraved with metals.
Oh, okay.
Before I go walking down the hallway, I stop for a second, I turn around and I go, you might want to let the others know who's opened the door. Just be it.
I will let them know.
Cool.
So I turn back around, step into the
There's
office.
a lid. It's a lid.
You go another
know how
30 feet,
sometimes
you
the
find
lids
another
kind
door.
of, like, go like this and like this and
sure
it's
it's
open.
super
It's all
far.
empty and hollow. But it's still, like,
It is
pretty on the
indeed
top.
locked.
You're
And
investigating the bottom,
it doesn't
not
even
the
like
top, the top is
budge.
better.
So you
I
know that
just-
this one's probably heavily more fortified
I'm
than the
literally
other.
like shaking.
So I go back, I step into the office. Guys, did you find anything important? We got the other door down.
Yes, I found something for you.
Start walking back.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
You hear this massive coming from that behind you.
I just come back in awkwardly shaking.
I knew I would get
There's
it back
another
for you.
door.
Good.
Okay,
We found
I'm
some
coming.
cool
So
stuff.
follow Rahoon.
Wait,
Like 60 feet away.
you don't hear him. You're way off. You guys are in
No, he said
the
he came back.
Yeah, you
Oh, you
just
came
said
back?
I heard all.
yeah. You heard that, but you were still in front of the door.
I
He
said
did say
I
he was
turned.
coming.
I said
you
I
came
shake
back.
and
Oh, okay.
came back.
Sorry, my bad. I missed the came back.
So she's looking at the trunk, and she said that she was going to look for like space on the bottom or the top to see if there was like a compartment or something, or something could potentially.
Make an
No,
investigation
wait.
check.
And then before I walk back out of the room, I just say we could always put it in the bag of holding if we don't want to mess with something right
Can
now.
that fit in there? How wide does that bag of holding shirt? Oh. Good.
Alright.
I'm tempted to just
Ooh.
jump into the bag
I
as she
got
holds
a
it wide
19.
open.
A 19. So
I don't have anything
you're looking.
extra
You're
for
looking at the
investigation.
top of it, right?
Well, yeah, when you
The
open
trunk
the
hood.
trunk,
Yeah.
the hood in that area. I'm trying to investigate.
Yeah. So
up there.
you check inside. You say no. And then you kind of close it, and you notice that there does seem to be like a light seam that comes from the very top of it. You know that there seems to be a puzzle of some sort on the actual top.
Okay, so
I'm short.
knowing that I want us to investigate the desk. So it's like, hey guys, let's all look together in these different desks, and maybe there's some information or clues that we missed before.
Wait, you said a puzzle?
It seems to be like some kind of rearranging of like the little tile pieces on the actual like chest itself.
So I start going at it.
Yeah, I'm helping him.
Yeah, so you guys just start moving stuff around.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna walk back out of the room,
Make a charisma check just to see if you get some luck.
follow
Does he
him
get
back down the
advantage?
hall, and try to
Sure.
tinker with the next door.
So you're
Get
going to
advantage,
tinker with what door?
The door that I found.
Oh, you brought her back.
Yes.
I came
Bob, what
back.
are you doing?
I follow him back.
Bob, what are you doing?
You and I are like, we're the treasures in this.
What are you doing? Are you just in the room, just watching all of them, just trying to open all this?
I'm going out of the room to another door that I found.
Bitchy.
There's nothing really for me to do other than to watch the shenanigans go down.
You look for
I go over to
treasure.
Jeremy. I go over to Bob, Hi, Bob, as I'm shaking with rage. You want to burn some shit down? Okay, come with me, because I found another door.
Oh, stay
Is there a
close.
lock on it?
It's
Um,
locked.
I know.
You guys get out to the hallway as
I have good
you
charisma, too.
hear light footsteps coming from the way you came.
A big grin goes on my face. A very
19.
large hat.
19.
Correct, on that charisma.
I
I
type,
rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a 17 looking in the desk for information.
Okay. What was that?
I looked. I'm sorry. You want to go your thing?
I was just saying I wanted to tighten the grip, and I step in front of Bob and pass, and I get ready for whatever's about to come.
Sure.
I rolled a 17 because I was going back to the desk to see if there's any like clues or patterns or anything that would help us with that puzzle.
17. You kind of look something for specifically on this chest. You don't find anything in terms of the papers. However, you kind of check underneath the desk, and then you find like a crumbled up piece of paper, and you kind of unravel it, and it looks like a small note, and it just says, "Take care of my family heirloom. Was given to me by my great grandfather. This box has always come in handy for me in times of need, and it kind of works almost like a bag of holding."
It works like a bag of holding. You said this box.
Oh god. Bag of holding inception.
Do you read this out loud to us?
I'll read it out loud.
So you read it out loud.
Wait, so we cannot put this in the bag.
Wait. So it's a trunk of holding? So wait, from the little puzzle, did we get anything?
It was 19.
No.
Oh, okay.
You get the sense that it's trying to spell out like a name of some sort, but you have no idea what the name could be.
So I look at that ledger, and I look at the letters that I have,
Sure.
and I try to match.
Look,
And
make an intelligence
And
check.
I'm just like,
Damn!
I'm just like, I'm there with him, like, okay, say off a name, and I'm like trying to figure out the letters and stuff with him.
Sure.
How did we get into an escape room in the game?
Yo, let's do it.
Like, what?
What is it?
You
Do
guys
I-
can
do
get
I roll
out at any
advantage?
time. The door's open.
Do I roll an advantage? I roll an advantage.
You just got an owl.
You got an hour. I mean, nothing happens at the end of that. But you got an hour.
Intelligent.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah.
You do end up finding that there is a name by one of the council members.
Okay.
That does fit your puzzle.
So
As you slowly finally figure it out,
Oh,
you
we're
do,
gonna be
and it does unlatch the very top. As you just find another note.
what's the note say?
And it says, "Thank you for finding me. I have yet to be revealed of all my secrets. However, take care of me, and I will provide you with what is needed."
So like how heavy is
and
this?
then it has a dash, and it says, "Box."
So I say box.
Is this by Box? Like Box wrote this letter?
No, yeah, I guess so.
So I look at the ledger. Does anybody name Box?
No, I think the box is telling us this.
Oh, so I like roll it back up and I like neatly put it back in, and then I scramble up the anagram.
Okay.
And then,
So as you put it back down, you see a light flash.
the anagram?
No, it's just from the
Like the
little
puzzle. Okay. I close it and I like try to lift it. Can I get an
I mean, you
idea?
didn't scramble it back up yet, then.
Yeah.
So you go to lift it and it lifts back up.
Like easily?
The box?
Yeah, you didn't scramble the name, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did. Well, if you scramble the name, then yeah, you can't get it open.
Can't get it
No,
open.
no, he's talking about lifting.
I'm trying to
Physically
lift
lifting
it.
the
Oh,
box.
lifting the
boxes,
box.
yeah.
Yeah, you can lift it.
Okay. How heavy is it
It's
though?
pretty decently heavy.
Okay. But if I scramble it, does it
Because
become heavier?
I was struggling
lighter?
with it.
I mean, yeah, you'd be struggling with it too.
So if I put the name in, does it become lighter?
So you're completing the name
Yes.
and then trying to pick it up.
Yes.
Yes, it does become lighter.
Oh, so I put the name in, and how heavy is
I mean,
it now?
it's still a bit. It's like the size of this desk.
Yeah.
It'd still be nice to have at the house.
Yeah, that's true. I want to have this box in my house. Well, if it's lighter, I'll just put it in.
Kill something.
I'll put it in Cass's.
No, we cannot
Oh,
put it in the
it's
back.
a bag.
Holding.
You're
bag of
You're
holding.
holding it. You're holding your ground in the
Because
hallway.
It's a box of
And you
holding.
hear
Exactly.
Wait.
If you-
Can you do
And you
it
hear it
now
get
if there's
closer,
nothing inside it?
closer,
As long as
but
you
no,
it
We don't
says
know,
there's
so
scene.
there's
We haven't
still-
revealed all of our secrets
Yeah.
yet.
Yes.
Which
You
means
look
that there's
up
stuff
as you
in
see
it.
it's
Wait,
kind
so
of
what
like
happens
all
if we put
fours and
something
it's
in
just
Okay, so if you put a bag
And then
of
you
holding
see as
inside
it
of a
drops
bag of
down,
holding,
roll
everything
initiative.
in the other bag of holding disappears.
Wait, I'm standing by him.
Yeah, roll initiative, and Bob, roll initiative.
So happy.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna put this trunk on top of my spider.
hold on. I know I'm going first. I got 23.
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
To my
It's
back.
it's coming down on you. So
Oh, I just see it all in like a feral rage, and it
Yeah.
just immediately just. I'm finally
23.
like,
Yeah.
yes, and I go into a rage.
Okay.
I'm
Bonus
sorry.
action.
How much lighter is this thing?
Definitively.
Like I
lighter.
could lift it with one hand.
Yes, but it's still pretty big, so it'd take up.
Correct. But I can lift it off the ground
Mhm.
with one hand.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna take some of the rope that I have, and we're gonna tie it to my back.
Yeah, you can put it as like a big trunk, like a big
Exactly.
backpack. Yeah.
And
Okay.
and there's handles on the side, right?
Yes.
So
I will say because of how big it is, it will impair you by 5 feet.
Speed wise.
yeah, I don't give a
Speed
shit,
wise.
25
Okay.
feet, whatever.
What if we just tie it to the spider?
Because that's eventually gonna go away.
That's true.
Well, yeah, and then we'll just carry it.
What you got?
Yeah, and it'll.
Um,
it's gonna kill your spider.
So bonus action, go into the rage, and I do reckless great weapon master.
Go for it.
I'd rather choose this.
I just know we mentioned initiative. What happened?
Rahun goes first, and he's attacking it right now.
What are we attacking?
Oh,
So
what-
I'm in the hallway and I
Okay.
hear something. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, we're fine. Keep going.
I just hear something and it's on the ceiling and on all fours and then it drops on top of me.
The three of us are together, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
Okay. Still go.
Yeah. I got a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
So I know that.
Yeah.
So that's right.
I mean, if you want to roll out all your attacks. And then just do all the
this
damage.
is going to be a big one, so I don't know if it's going to kill it or not. So
You probably won't, not on the first one.
now on the first one.
Yeah. Weapon Grey Master.
No,
Oh,
not
not
on the second
one.
one.
Okay.
Not on the second one. Second one, I would just do a regular attack. Five.
5.
25.
25. Yeah, it
What
is.
about Betty?
Alright. First one, I get to add another 10 to it.
Mm-hmm.
A woman never goes
16, 20,
You sure?
23,
validation. We've named the box Betty.
28 points of damage for the first attack.
28 for the first.
For the first.
Okay. When you say, do you say that out loud? Like, I shall name you Betty.
I kind of say it underneath my breath.
You see that as a flash of light comes from the top as well.
15 points of damage for the second attack.
Okay.
So that's 30.
Still alive.
Ooh, awesome. So does it fall like on top of me then?
I mean, you still have a way to attack. Like, you still have. Don't you still have attacks?
I didn't do my boots.
Oh, okay.
So I only get the 2
I see
this
what you're
time.
saying. Yeah,
I
yeah.
only get the 2 this time.
So wait, but reckless, you get a third attack with your. Oh no.
No. Great Weapon Master is if I reduce it to 0, then I get an extra attack as my bonus action.
So yeah. So it just it just comes down.
Yes.
And actually, I will say with a natural 20, you can make a strength check to hold yourself up. But it is falling right on top of you with a natural 20.
Yeah.
You never know.
Try.
Never know.
I'm enraged, so I get advantage on my strength checks. And
You're
is
right.
it a saving throw?
Yes, it is.
Natural 20.
Nice. So you it comes down on you, and you see as it uses its elbow to like try and knock you out as you go down too. But however, you take the side of your battle axe and you also just kind of smack its head as it's just kind of like, and it just falls off next to you.
Ah! You were not weak like the others. Yes.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Bob, you're next. This is real bad.
Do I even what am I fighting? I mean, all I know is that something fell down.
Yeah. So now you have this like cannibal that just came down onto Rahoon, and then he's on the side.
Okay.
The cannibal is.
I guess that's Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Yes, Scorching Ray.
Okay. So what do I do?
I'm pointing all 3 rays at it as well. I'll read it to you. It is. You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at the target within range. You can hurl them one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray on him. The target takes 2d6 damage at higher levels. When you cast this using 3rd, it goes up by 1 additional ray.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack. Tell me what you get.
Be the one that fails. I'm telling you. I can feel it already.
I look into
you see another note, and it says, "My name is Bob."
21.
He did put dash on.
21 hits.
So this is Bob. Nice to meet you.
Should I roll for each ray to see if each ray hits?
Yeah.
That's a natural 19.
Okay.
27.
Okay. Hits.
25.
Okay. Hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I asked the box if it's okay for me to carry it.
Doesn't flash.
I asked the box, do you get any smaller?
Ooh, that's a great question. Damn.
It doesn't flash.
26.
26. Yeah, that'll do it. So as you just kind of knock it down, you just see he just like brings out 3 rays and he's like, "Duh!" As you just see scorching rays coming out from his body. As you just see the fire and just kind of burns.
I'm like,
I asked the box.
I look over you, slow look, and death stare you.
Would you be able to fit in my pocket? Box
I just give you a pat on the shoulder as I walk by in anger. And now that I've...
Alright, well, he's got it tied to his back. I'm on the spider. We're going to go meet him.
I'm just as upset with you.
So you guys walk out to the hallway as you see Rahoon is like looking at Bob kind of angrily, kind of pats him, and you realize there's a dead body next to him right now.
Like, oh, you killed another one.
Same creature.
Very good.
Good job, guys.
So, now we're in this hallway. Is that what that is?
Yep. So you have a door across from you that's busted open.
Correct.
And you can go left or right.
So
you pull a tooth out. All right. Yeah.
So
I want to go out to the.
So through the door, through this other broken door.
Another
We
door.
can either go left or right.
No. So going back out to the main hallway,
Yep.
Okay.
you can go straight, which is the broken door,
Okay.
or you could go left or right. Going right would take you back toward the inn.
Let's go into the door.
There's 2 minutes. Look,
I'm
we
confused.
came down the hallway. There was 2 options
This is
on
where we
We're
were.
now coming out of the left
So you
option.
go
We have the
back
right
to the main
option.
hallway right there. And you can go left, you can go right, or you can go straight.
So there's an
Let's go straight.
continues.
Yeah, the hallway continues to the left.
Oh, okay. I just wrote it. Yeah.
All right. So let's go through the door. This other door.
This is how I'm doing it.
So you're going through the broken down door, like in front of you?
Is that where Rahun's going?
It's not broken down. We unlocked it and then I kicked it open. So it's not like
Either
broken.
way, it's damaged.
Yes, and that is the way I went.
Alright, so you go through. Bob, you're following?
Oh, of course, always.
I'll have light up on my sword. So
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Cool. So you guys come up on another door. However, this one is also reinforced on your side, and it looks to have a brass reinforcement. It's a harder door.
On our side.
Yep.
A harder.
While we're all staring at this door, I'm staring at you the whole entire time, and I'm like, "What's that?" And I point to the thing on your back.
Oh, the big trunk. Yeah.
Wait, so there's another door past the one that we just kicked down?
Is it full of gold or something?
No, not yet.
Another door past the one we just kicked down?
So with your skills, I'm asking you this. With your skills, why would this door be reinforced from our side? Would it be trying to keep something on the other side, or trying to keep something from?
Why does your door not open from the inside and downstairs?
Because we have magical enchantment on it.
But why are we doing that? What's the purpose of doing all that?
Keeping
Keep something
you
in, so they're probably trying to keep something from getting in.
There's a doorknob here, right?
It's not like a knob. It's more like you're pulling.
So it's a double door.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a double door that opens.
It's brass, you said?
But it's reinforced with brass.
But mine does not have a way to open. This has a way to
From
open.
the inside.
Correct, from the inside. It doesn't have a way to open. But
The
So
way
yeah,
these
it's like
doors
So
Door.
are
technically, this door would pull it inward toward you.
have you tried to open this one?
No.
This is
Which
where-
means the safe,
there a
the
lock?
locked spot was behind it.
No,
Would be keeping
Is there a
things
lock on the
in
door?
it.
That means the safe spot would be where you're standing.
where you're
Right.
at, yeah.
Right.
Is there a lock on the door?
That's what I meant.
You knock on it?
Is there a lock?
Oh, a lock. I mean, yeah, there's like 2 keyholes, yeah.
I'm gonna put my eye through one of them.
But for your answer, it's probably
See
when
wall.
they lock it
I'm
to
looking
make
at
sure
other
people can't get
people.
in.
You see a wall.
So there's something on the other side of this that they don't want to get out.
Probably.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock again.
Use that dagger, son.
Sure.
So, why?
Roll that 20.
Cassie's just sitting there with a thieves' kit out, just like,
Well, I'm thinking, before we just
What?
go and open these locks,
Dexterity.
I like try and like
Perception check.
listen in the door, look through the
Yes.
keyhole.
Let's talk about whom and see how dangerous you want to be right now.
so dangerous.
20, not natural.
So,
29 natural.
Wait,
18.
no.
I can do this thing that gets us in there.
You put
But
your
we're
ear
not
to it.
coming out.
Very faintly,
Oh!
you hear
I know exactly what you're talking
multiple
about.
steps, multiple pants. Definitely more than.
How quickly can you cast
20.
off a fireball?
Guys, before you get too hasty, I can hear multiple steps and multiple breathing. There are
But
definitely
they're faint.
Oh, dude.
And it's
They're
off to your
def-
left.
How
faint.
quickly can you do a fireball when we
There are
get in
definitely
there?
creatures.
How quickly can you do a fireball when we get in there?
I'm gonna see if I can pick the lock.
Sure.
I agree. Let's do it.
Guys, I don't have a lot of spells. So
Level
if there's a
4
lot,
more.
when we start going down, I don't have a lot of
It's a
heals.
17
That's fine,
with
I
my
can
thieves thing.
Let's explore this on the way
17?
out.
17 does
I can
not
bring
do
it
it.
Stealth.
back,
Do it
no
stealth.
worries.
I don't care. Let's just go.
I say let's explore this on the way out.
Then when I can't pick this one open.
We know this is going to be a fight. Save it for later.
The same.
I'd probably open it from the inside.
Just open the door.
What? I tried to open the door. I couldn't pick it.
I know, I understand.
The box
He's saying we
flashes.
can go to the
Oh,
other side of
I
it with
checked
that
the
weird
box.
portal thing
Do you check the top or do you check the
that he can
box?
do. We
I
can get to the
did
other
both,
side. I could
actually.
probably
Which
open
one
it
are you
from
doing
the
first?
inside, or he
I'm
could
checking
probably
the
open it
top.
from the inside while
You
I
check the top.
protect it.
Says, if you want to open,
Mhm.
I have a key.
Oh, so I'm like, okay, where can I find the key box? I have to close it first, and then I say that. Does it flash? I open the trunk.
You do see a key. You
So
see
I,
a
like-
big brass key.
So they're like talking about this, and I'm like,
Well, this is all flashing,
Yeah,
right?
well,
There's like
you see
flashing.
a
happening.
very a line flash.
It's on my back, so.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody sees it, but it's a flash that kind of flies.
I look
between
over
the
at
top
you
of the
and
body.
I'm like, now I understand.
so I look
It's a
in.
prank.
I look in and I'm like, huh. And I pull out this big brass key and I walk over to the door
Hey, you want to shut this
and I
first?
say,
All right.
oh yeah. And I shut
Weapons
it.
ready.
I really appreciate this, but why you gotta ruin fun?
Oh, what fun? You wanted to get in there, right?
Me and Bob were gonna do that. With
No
the-
worries.
With whatever spell
So
he
I
was gonna
enter
do
the
or
key,
whatever.
I turn the
The
lock, and I
magic
open
crap.
the doors.
You turn the key.
Oh my
and you
gosh,
just go to pull.
Yep.
Oh, yes, I help.
I'm getting ready to start
As the door just starts to open up, just making the massive sound.
that.
As the ones that turn to look, you do see what it opens up to be a 20-foot, we'll give it 30 feet. 30 feet from wall to wall. As you turn and you all look left because it catches your attention right out the bat, you see a crap ton of feral cannibals. All seems to be like clustered in one area, but because of the sound, they have all now looked in your direction.
That's why it's reinforced.
And they all start running towards you.
Can we
Close
try
the
to-
door!
We're talking more than 30.
Close the door.
Yeah, close.
So I close the door and I
I
walk
go
Oh,
to
it
help-
takes time to close the door
I
because
go
it
to
is a
help
massive
close
door.
the
I will prep myself ready. I will prep myself in front of the door for when they start to come kind of through. I will start kind of slashing them
I'm
down.
gonna help him close the damn door.
And I'm locking the key as soon as he gets in.
Wall of fire at the door. Like right in front of the door.
Wall of fire at the. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Wall of
All
fire.
right.
Yes, boy, yes. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god. You know what?
You were startled.
Actually,
You were startled.
I was startled.
You're like, yes, we got it. No.
And then he's like, wall of fire, and I'm like, wait, we might have this. Because I can also do wall of fire.
No, he's telling you. I think he's telling you to do wall.
No, I think he's saying he can do
Oh,
wall
he's
of
doing. Okay.
Because
Cool.
if he does it,
Solid.
I can also do it.
So you're doing it as well.
No, he said
No,
he-
in the moment, I was like, close the door.
All right. So you hear as you just hear
Yeah.
as you hear the screams and whatnot. Those that are making the strength checks, I need strength checks for the ones that are closing the door.
I just say leave it cracked so they only come through one at a time and just pick them off.
No, close it. We'll come back to it. We'll come back.
Well, right here, right now, this thing is the biggest room we've been to with brass doors. If you found a box in one room, what do you think we're going to find in here?
I don't have spell slots to heal everybody.
All right.
That's what I'm saying,
This is
one at
all,
a time.
This is time. This is time right now.
I got a.
I'm
I got
still like
Yeah,
readying
you're at the
myself.
ready. There's a wall of fire that just kind of come up.
I got 8.
8.
I got shit.
20. Not natural. Wait.
11.
And
Oh,
I assume,
no, 12,
I
sorry,
assume
12.
she's helping as
20,
well.
not natural.
So you guys all just put the door finally closes.
Lock it.
As you begin to see some just start burning through the fire. You get a nice good couple of hacks off. As the last image that you guys see closing the door, as you see one of the cannibals, however, it looks to be a girl but the age of 8 that stands right outside of the fire. And almost seems a little bit more intelligent than the rest as the door closes.
But she's a cannibal?
Looking
She
like
is a
that.
cannibal.
She looks like them.
Okay.
And I assume you guys locked the door.
Lock it.
You locked the door, and it is 11.
Your point?
I mean, it's.
I don't work tomorrow.
I don't work tomorrow. This is
I'm
this is
fine.
my day 3 in my 12 hours, so
This is up to you.
I'll go another hour.
Okay, so friends, I'm gonna take. We're gonna take a quick break so that way I can use the restroom. And we'll be,
I need a cigarette so bad right now.
yeah, go take, and we will be right
Cancel.
back to continue.
Oh, that was great. Sorry, man. I wasn't. So, are we gonna be able to? Are we gonna be able to rest? I hope so. I'm totally down. I want all my sorcerer points back. Where'd my phone go? Damn it. I'll be right back. Well, I mean, keep in mind too. Like, he's not by Ryan. Ryan. Keep in mind, he's not by himself. I'm there with him, watching his back. Like, that's why I keep running off with him. That reminds me, I don't have my EXP for last week, Juan, either. What's up? All right, so here you go. I rolled a 1.
things that went to the
Hallway
Brass
to the
door.
brass door.
All right, so Brad.
It's only 3 rooms.
So you guys have successfully closed the brass door.
Yes.
You have it locked.
I put the lock away.
So how far?
On my person.
How far back to the actual tavern would that walk take? It's not. We haven't gone that far.
You mean the inn?
Yeah, I mean that's what I meant.
Couple minutes.
That reminds me. One of those things came from that direction, so
we can go back to the inn, close the door, and rest safely. We can get food.
Mhm.
Like I can create food and water, so we can actually eat whatever, and then head back out.
yeah.
Everybody down for that?
Rohan, what did you say about where the creature came from?
One of them came from that direction.
Okay, so we'll just have to be prepared.
And we can explain the situation to
Pardon. And
Yeah.
Meredith too. About it.
At least they'll kind of know what we're doing and
Yeah.
if we're gonna be gone long.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, yeah, we'll head back. I'll take lead then.
You got a box, dude. You got 5 feet. You get like.
Well,
Slow.
I guess me and Ron, you want to take lead? I'll shine a light on or I'll cast light on your axe.
Are my spiders going?
Sure.
Alright, I'll cast light on his axe. So,
Sure. So you guys walk back?
because you're still enlarged, right?
My axe?
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah, so
go
you-
away until I
Okay, so you
pretty
did
much
you
color
emit
it.
more light than I would, so sure, yeah, I'll cast it on his axe.
Cool. So you guys start walking back. You turn the corner and you're looking down, and you look. It's probably about 80 to 100 feet down. As you look, you see the inn, but you see a figure, and he's standing right by the door. And you see as he's he finds the lever that's on the side.
Oh, you motherfucker! I start dashing at him.
With the lever.
I start full
Yeah, what
sprint
lever?
dashing.
The lever that closes the door.
You didn't leave it in there. did
No,
you?
I took the key with me.
You left it open, but there's a lever on the inside.
I asked you before if there was a way to open it, and you said no.
Yeah, you said
From
the
the
only
inside.
way
I
was,
checked from the inside.
Correct. There's a way to close it, but I told you that if you closed it, there was no way that you could get out because it opens from the outside. So that there's an individual there, and he's searching around. You can tell that his eyes are impaired, and he's taking a second, but his hands come across the lever. You went for the dash.
I'm going to
I
go
say
ahead and
no,
I'm going to
no,
spend a key
stop.
point. I'm
I
going to
yell
spend a
out
key
to
point
Cass.
to do step
Shoot
of the
him in
wind.
the head.
I spend a key point to do step of the wind.
Oh shit! Okay, what is it?
I need to re-look
Intrigued.
it up, but
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
but it literally I sprint like my phone's not on.
I got you.
It's monk step of the wind. It's one of the key
I'm
elements that I can
screaming,
do.
please no!
I will dash and do whatever I need
No,
to tackle this guy.
One.
The office.
Yeah.
Will never get old.
The kitchen doors are right outside that door.
Don't take this!
Take the key! Alright, so,
Yeah.
So when he opens it, I'm standing there.
you spend one being to disengage or dash as a bonus action on your turn. Your jump and distance is doubled for the turn.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it doubles
So-
my feet. So I'm already at 110 feet that I can move and stuff. And yeah.
Make an initiative roll. You dimension door out. You throw the key. You like see the door open. You're like the key. You like check it out.
Well, I'm checking it through his
Yeah,
door.
through the door. Yeah, through the door.
18.
18. He got 2. Yo, you get up to him. You just
I
like
tackle him.
you like you just go off. It's
Shoulders
like you see somebody.
don't
You
stop.
just go ahead and make a strength check.
Nice, Rahoon.
You dimension door to the actual to the room as your key just kind of flings out and it just kind of scratches the door, just the floor.
Nice.
17.
You got a natural 1, so
Yeah, so I'm like,
you take it and like you like and you like just slam.
And you
You
break
just,
his
like,
back when
you
you
like
come down.
crush his face as he's just like.
I don't give a
And you guys are successful in keeping the door open.
Oh, thank God.
I just do a football like touchdown like celebration move. I'm just like, yeah, been needing that. I just looked down at the man. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
I like how we
It's one of
all
the
like,
cannibals.
asked for
Oh, it's one of the
details.
cannibals?
Yeah.
Bow! With the axe right on the head.
I love how we all asked for
It
like
did.
details, and Rahul was just like, motherfucker. Like, he
All I
already knew. Like,
As I said, all of you guys are like, no! And he's the only one that just straight dashed. I was like, well, he's the only person that's going to
I
get
couldn't.
the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Correct.
Let's get alive. Let's get alive.
Now everybody get indoors.
All I needed was figure out the door. He's reaching around for something. Fuck!
Everyone get inside. Let's
Yeah.
close it and run.
Good job.
Dear God.
Dashing through.
So everybody gets through the door. I assume you close it.
Close it.
I'm gonna. So you said the thing is a cannibal.
I
He's
already
very
finished it
intelligent.
off.
I look at its eyes.
Semi-closed.
Oh God.
Does the body seem like not tethered, like the clothing, like the other ones? Like the other ones were barely wearing clothing, or if they were, it was like tethered and stuff like
This
that.
one, you see as it has like a little bit more clothing, but not a lot. I mean, it's dead, but.
But it's a fairly
want
newer
some
one.
more.
I want to search the body real quick.
How'd you make those skulls talk?
I pull the fucking body through.
Okay.
I pull the body through. I'll grab the key, shut the door.
I'll get the box off of his back.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the box down. Damn, thanks.
Bitch isn't clear about him. Give me my box.
I give the box a pat.
Okay.
Pretty awesome. I put
Yeah,
the
Bob,
key
what's
back.
up?
With me noticing that's happening, I'm gonna be a little like freaked out, so I'm gonna go check on the other people that we were trying to keep safe upstairs to make sure they
Smart.
were safe.
Harden and Merida?
Well, you know that the door is barricaded, and that you were supposed to knock when you got back, and that he would begin to start moving the barricade stuff.
I'm gonna knock.
All right, so you make the knock. So you begin to hear as you hear some stuff start moving out of the way. But it takes them a minute. So what are you guys doing?
I'm working on the box and I'm trying to talk to it and see if there's a way that I can make it smaller. Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Bro, stop body shaming it.
It's fair.
It is confident with who it is.
Yeah.
Leave it be.
That's fine.
Alright, so okay.
Quit box.
So after some time, you hear all the rumbling kind of stop, and the door opens as you see, as Hardin is there, and he says, "Done."
Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
A lot.
And you see as he goes to close the door,
Put the barricade up.
you hear
Wait, no. We're gonna eat. We're gonna stay here right now.
They got food.
Yeah, we'll stay in this room.
No, it only lasts for 24 hours.
They got food. Keep doing what you were doing.
Well, hey.
Look, I don't have the spell prepared anyway.
Well, here. Can you do Dimension Door one more time? Or whatever that thing, gate, spell, whatever thing you're doing? You can just make one more and we'll deliver it to them personally from this room.
Prepared.
So, I'm talking with the box. I asked
I'm
the box.
definitely inspecting this body.
I'm like, what can you
Same
tell
thing, you don't
me?
find
Well,
anything, you
I'm
just-
more of like just
Yeah.
detailed stuff.
What can you tell me about the ancients in this town? Nothing.
Cass.
You know what's not there for
endless rope.
information. It's more there for
Let's
objects.
tie this thing up real quick.
Sure.
All right. I put the head. Make sure the head's still whatever. Let's try this. Revivify. Pull out one of your arrows. I'm gonna cast Revivify on this head, Steve.
Okay.
It's tied up with the endless rope though.
I will be prepared with
Yeah. Get ready.
my large axe that is now not large.
You see as the ritual begins to start, as he rolled a 4.
Yeah. You don't want that.
Yeah.
Ask if it has
Okay.
any weapons to kill a dragon or pierce dragon skin.
Oh.
So
So I asked the box, do you have any items or things that could help us kill the dragon?
The spell prepared, actually.
It's fine. We can do it tomorrow when we wake up, and then we'll get that information first. And then we'll go there.
No.
But Rahoon's more like, who fucking cares?
Just gonna leave this thing tied up though, just in case.
Don't relax.
Cut off its head.
Yeah, so you cut off its head.
Yeah. Or tell me to cut off this head just in case.
I mean, it would already have a pretty big gash into it.
Okay.
So
Well, we're
just continue where. Follow the dotted line.
Okay.
Liar. I'm so dyslexic.
Let's shoot out everywhere. I'm doing it right.
Yeah, you got it. It's great. You're doing great. I'm not even looking at you. You're doing great. Good job, sport.
Wow. Alright, I'll come back at you later. Take it easy, box.
So there's food and water that has been created, correct? Oh, okay.
Whatever you guys are deciding to do.
Rest.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna create food and water. So we have some. We have 45 pounds of food, so we're pretty good on that.
God.
Sorry. I'll do it in the corner.
I tell Bob to mention door and deliver some of the food to Hardin and all the rest of them.
Okay. I'm gonna eat and sleep because I need to.
Are we leaving the stone open?
No, it was already closed.
Oh, we're closing it. Okay.
So
Just
a
curious.
while ago, I got
Yeah, because he
my
said
pocket.
I'll pull the body in and close.
Alright. So anybody doing anything?
I will
Eat and
also
rest and pray.
Eat, resting, praying,
I'll take the first watch.
first watch,
Sleep.
sleep,
Sleep.
sleep,
Meditate.
meditate, sleep. So everybody rests. We'd like to do that.
Sure.
We all have rested. Hit points are back up. Spell slots are back up. You guys can switch out your spells. You'd have to do that now.
Yep.
Um,
What am I taking now?
I kind of
I feel like I don't feel like there's anything that we're gonna want to talk to down here.
because with that, because I'm meditating because I don't really need to.
Where's Corvus?
So if I don't need to sleep,
Not with us.
will I still get like a point of exhaustion?
no,
I
I'll
don't
say you'll
think-
be fine.
Okay.
We'll just say you're.
Yeah, it's like we got
Didn't
4
we-
hours in the
didn't
day,
we
to
send
take
him
1
somewhere?
8 hour during the day.
No,
to
we didn't
just
send him anywhere.
We
We were
didn't.
going to, and then we went down here. So
Should I even bring him into the dungeon with us?
no, I just want to make sure that he's not down here. You can
Um,
send him if you want. You can send him to
As far as I know, he's still outside.
No, I know that he came back in after the dragon came. I know that much because we made sure to get him back inside.
Are we able to
It's
prepare
okay.
as many spells
You
as
do
we
that.
have spell slots for?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wake
No.
up and
There,
can't
it's a
remember.
certain amount
the
of
box
things. I'll
and
get the
say
What are you looking for, Ranger?
box.
Ranger.
Yeah.
It's alright by you, DM. I would like to
Do
describe
you
something
have
that
any
about me
items
when they all wake back up.
Sure. That would put the dragon at a disadvantage? Oh,
He was asking the box.
yeah.
He already got his answer.
Okay, gotcha. When you do all wake up, you notice something. There's no snoring coming from me, and I am probably the most peaceful I've ever looked. I'm very still. Yeah, I'm very still. My breathing is very controlled now,
Okay.
and I'm just calm for once in my life.
As a Ranger.
Have you been? Ooh,
I'm
before
in
you're
the middle.
meditating.
I'm in the middle of meditating right now as you're waking up.
I'm gonna secretly be impressed because I'm like, oh my gosh.
She's like, my boy.
And as soon as I realize everybody's waking up and I hear that, like, it immediately breaks and like the veins start falling again. Just thought I'd throw that out.
Yeah, it's nice that you're-
So we get
Advantage.
5 questions with this dude. This, as I hold the head.
Ooh.
We get 5 questions.
First one, who's your master?
Yeah.
It's always the question. What is
Sure.
your master?
Anybody want to write down the questions?
I can.
Sure. I have a lot of paper, so I suggest.
1. Who's your master?
2.
What's your purpose?
Who's your guy?
To eat everything down here.
Are we sure?
What's your purpose?
I like that. What's your purpose?
3?
Or we could ask what's its master's purpose.
That's a little bit more specific.
If it even has a master.
If it has a master,
Okay,
we'll
so
go to that. So that's
okay.
If.
What about why are you different from the other ones?
That's
I
a good
want-
question.
From the pharaohs?
What's that book with all the names that you have on it and stuff?
The ledger.
You could probably ask what its original name was and figure out if he was important to this town with the ledger.
What is your name?
Because does it say what their like status is?
Yes. Yes.
If they were the
If they were
Elders.
this, or if they were
Elders.
this, or if they were
because
this.
we could try to find out where the crystals are held that were stolen. If they have any idea about them.
Oh,
It is next day, correct?
Yeah. Well, you've all rested and gotten your spell slots back.
Okay, because the radiant crystal was taken by the frost giants.
Yeah.
So we can try to find out about the radiant crystal.
Why?
If they know anything about it, because then we can try to steal back the radiant crystals, because then we can summon the crystallized dragons to help us.
That's all been done with.
Has it?
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
Don't worry. That's,
Question 4 and 5.
That'll be like what, April or May of next
Probably.
year.
Yeah.
So,
Question 4 and 5.
Oh, we could leave right now.
2
Actually.
more questions.
Okay.
you didn't see the little girl that was in the brass
Yeah.
room?
What little girl?
Yes, I did.
You didn't see him?
No, everybody saw.
Oh, everybody saw
who,
it? Okay.
Who is the young girl?
Oh.
Who is the little girl in the brass room?
She wasn't in the brass room. She was standing outside the brass room. She was with the massive onslaught of
Who were inside the brass room. She was
Beyond
standing
the brass doors.
past the
Yeah.
wall
So
of fire.
it was the brass door, firewall, and then they were all trying to get in, but she just kind of came and she just stopped and then just looked past the
Who
flame.
is the
Yeah,
girl
so
behind the brass
brass
door?
door.
Yeah, behind the brass door.
I just wanted to clarify that she's not in the brass room.
Correct.
Or that it's not a brass room.
Yeah, it's not a brass room either. It's just a brass door.
Behind
But you can call it like a brass room if that's what you want to nickname it. But
the locked brass
He
door.
might not know what that means.
Exactly. Okay, so
The
we
room
have
with the 2 brass doors.
Who is the young cannibal girl?
What's at the end of these tunnels?
That's
do you
probably
know the other exit? Because remember, I learned that there was another exit that had all the booby traps and stuff like that.
Sure.
That's a good one.
Do you know another exit?
That's question 5.
Or where is the other exit? Because you could say yes. We don't want yes or no questions.
Jeremy, put down
Can
your camera a little
you-
bit, bud.
Or can you describe or map out the area for us, kind of thing? Like, can you draw a map for us? Will you?
It would
You
just
had
be
it?
a head.
Oh, that's right.
And the head is only speaks to me, right?
If it speaks our language, it speaks its own language.
No,
Yeah, I think it only responds to you.
yeah. So like to
Hey
you
Jeremy,
guys,
put the
do you
camera
guys
down a little
see
bit, bud.
head?
Hmm.
Like that's it. But to me, when I cast a spell, I'm actually conversing with it. But you don't
Okay.
see me conversing with it.
Put the camera down a little bit so that we
So
can
we
see
gotta
it.
ask the question in a way that he's gonna be able to tell us
There you go.
how to navigate this place a little bit instead of just asking for like one room or do you know an exit. If we can say, obviously he
Wait a
can't.
minute. What about the pool of blood that we found?
Oh, yeah, that's all about
Is that connected to this?
We can only assume.
Full of blood.
Yeah, where you guys said the vampires were. We found a hole like underneath there.
A cavern.
There was a cavern with like this giant pool of blood, and
So probably
Oh, wow.
the other exit.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Because the only way to get there was a very, very long drop.
very long drop.
Probably the other exit. Or
All right.
We could say,
entrance.
I don't
Key
know
up
if it
your.
was,
your
what's the
board.
5th question though? Are we gonna ask if that connects to the tunnel?
I would ask because the likelihood this thing will actually know the directions of all these tunnels
Mhm.
is very unlikely. But the percentage of knowing what's at the end of the tunnel is much higher.
Or what about this is locked? What about is there an entrance or exit where you come in and out of this underground area?
All good questions. Let's do it.
Well, we have to only have one.
That's the thing.
So right
So
now?
we went in. We know this is an entrance. We've gone in and we've done pretty much almost everything on the right side except for one hallway. We still need to continue down.
Yeah.
So my theory is that's probably not where the exit is, considering the fact all of them are kind of over there. Other side though,
The fork?
the fork
Let's go down the fork.
probably is. So again, that would be like we're probably gonna get an answer we already kind of know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
So then what do we want to ask?
My brain kind of hurts right now.
The blood pool question then? I think it just would be really hard to ask for directions from this thing.
Yeah, so just ask for number 4, what's at the end of
Pull
the
over
tunnel.
and ask for directions, bro.
No, man, I got
What's at
it.
the end of the
I
tunnel.
know where I'm going. This is a shortcut.
For the hallway.
What is there?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, there's this private beach. It's got some
I don't know.
stellar waves, bro.
I think directions aren't really going to work. I don't think that's really much of an option. I feel like it'd be nice to understand, like, what kind of evil is down here, what's his purpose, so we already kind of have that. Who's the young girl? And, I think we could ask about the pool of blood. That's something else that we kind of have.
What is the most dangerous entity within these tunnels?
Yes,
There you go.
yes, thank you, yes.
I was,
There we go.
I was
That's
trying to
fine.
think hard how to like word that.
Number 5, let's
All right.
do it.
So I'll do. It's 10 minutes. So to start it, speak with dead. Speak with this thing.
Okay. So, you see his its body just kind of just.
Well, the head. We took the head off.
Yeah, you prop it up.
Okay. So first question.
You see as its eyes kind of flutter open as it's just completely gray.
First question.
Mind my
Oh.
handwriting.
Who's your master?
Anybody speak undercommon?
That's the one thing you don't speak, is it?
I do.
It only responds to him, though.
Yeah, but he's the one that understands it.
What is the? Does anybody speak undercommon?
I do.
Okay. What does I relay that to him? What does that mean?
It's a vague translation of "I have no master."
He has no master.
All right. What is your purpose in these tunnels?
So that's you have to.
I'm relaying everything that he says.
So are you? Let me ask you this: are you relaying every question verbatim? Because you have to be the one to kind of
Say it to us.
to say it to them.
Yes.
Yes, I will.
Okay. So, what was the question? Just so that way
What is your purpose in the tunnels?
Sorry, I'm an asshole.
You get. I need to eat.
I knew it.
Piece of shit.
To eat. Called that one. Okay.
I mean, I was more related to the. We could have switched that question.
Why are you different from the other pharaohs?
I do not know.
Doesn't know. You're an idiot. Got it.
What a waste.
Who is the young girl behind the 2 locked brass doors?
I have never seen
Never seen. Low intelligence. Okay.
It's just a head. What'd you expect?
No intelligence, you piece of shit.
Well,
He's like fucking useless.
I'm you because you are literally staring at the thing in the eyes. I think the eyes would be gray.
Yeah, that was a big difference when you first killed him yesterday, 8 hours ago. His eyes were semi-glossed. Now they are fully done.
Okay. So last question. What is the most dangerous entity within these tunnels?
I do not know.
That you know of.
A feral zombie dragon.
Dude, a feral zombie ogre.
Ogre? Ooh, that'd be exciting.
Well, some of these caverns are tall, so.
That'd be crazy. That'd be fun.
Oh,
Holder.
I already have one of those.
Go on, say it to
Ooh, a mind flare.
give me nothing.
Don't give me fucking ideas. How about you shut up?
You already created the dungeon.
And the answer is
The water abomination.
Water abomination.
Nice.
What is that?
But we haven't found any water yet.
Whoa.
That's not a
I'm
good
gonna start
idea.
walking on water.
That's not a good thing. We haven't found water yet.
We have found water. We know what it is.
Yes.
Oh, so you guys. So that's.
We
So then we know for a fact
That
then
pool
that
of
the
blood.
tunnels.
Now you know for a fact.
Now we know for a fact
Oh.
those tunnels connect because
Yeah.
The
if
pool of
it's
blood.
Okay.
So we did get answers.
So he says that last bit, water abomination, and I just take the head and I just fucking smash it. Just like, God damn it! You only answered 2 fucking questions.
seems unnecessary.
Really?
What did you
I definitely
Get up and walk away.
I definitely give you the finger guns. I'm like,
Yes, sir.
yes, I just said that.
I did that yesterday, like the other day to the electrophysiologist.
So I look at
And I was
I
like,
look at Baltimore. I'm like, well, did it say anything?
Yeah. It said that the biggest threat down here is the water abomination. Which
Well-
we already know where the water is, most likely.
Bob
Oh,
relayed
you're
that
talking about
to
the
you.
water with the blood in it.
Yeah.
So you think there's something in that water?
You didn't?
No, I just thought it was something on the banks of the water that was just like taking people out. I thought it was a
You are the
cannibal.
worst.
So I start untying the body from the endless
You
rope
knew
from
exactly
the
where I
body,
was going with that.
and I would I'd take the rope and I would instinctually go to put it in my pocket, and I look at Cass and I'm like, here's a rope.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take that back and put it
So then I'm like, yo, y'all ready to go do some more exploring?
This is gonna be the first time you hear this from my mouth. We should probably prep.
Prep how? For
Well,
what?
we definitely know those brass doors have a lot.
30 plus.
We're not doing that right now. We're gonna
I don't
go
know.
Why not?
Why
I
not?
thought we were exploring why.
That was the reason why we came back here. Hey, I'm with Rahun on this one. I want to
Let's
go
go to
back.
the fork.
Look, he can cast 4 fireballs. You can firewall.
Well, I was also going to suggest we still have a way to go, still past the brass doors. We still got to continue that hallway. Do you want to continue
Correct,
that
that's-
side
that's
that we
what I
haven't
That's what I'm
finished?
saying.
Yeah,
We can
let's
go
go
back
down
to the
that
brass
one.
door. They're locked.
Well, don't we still have a left turn somewhere there too
Correct.
that we haven't?
Let's focus on one side first before we start to
Go back to the
try
front.
and
Take out
do a
everything the
big
brass
other
Agreed, I
side.
agree.
That's assuming that the brass room doesn't lead anywhere else.
But I meant even on
Oh,
that
come
side,
back,
there's still
rest,
a left
and then
turn.
go back
There's
again?
The brass
well,
door,
yeah, we could
and
do
there's
that,
a
or we
left
could just
turn.
rest
That's
inside
what
the
I'm
room.
saying.
Yeah.
So
And
we're
lock
gonna
us
continue
Also-
We
down
don't know
straight
that
through
there's
this
a-
hallway.
He can dimension door back and forth.
Only
So
one other person though, and he only
It
has it
doesn't-
twice.
we can all walk in,
We rested.
close the door. He can lock the door, and then dimension door inside with us.
Also,
We can rest,
but
and then he
there's
can
like-
dimension door out and unlock it.
but there's holes in all these walls and secret tunnels. We don't know if we're gonna be safe with locked in a
Let's
room.
do something now. Let's do
I go
something.
and unlock the door.
Okay, so
For the first time ever, I'm sitting here like I'm not the one rushing.
I say we go down the hall
Why do y'all take
further
a step in the right direction?
the
past
stone.
the door.
I mean, the stones open up. You guys see the same thing. You
And
have a hole
I
in
would-
front of you.
I was gonna say I was instinctually like I would open a little bit, listen to see if I hear anything.
Yeah, there's nothing there. You're
Nothing,
good.
then I would open it the rest of the way.
So we're going past the brass, or we're going?
I
into the
think we should
brass?
pass the brass.
We've already checked all the other places.
I want to tell that little girl. I don't know what's going on there. I want to ask
Well,
her some questions.
I understand that. If
You
we
wanna
go
kill
down
her
this
and ask her
hallway,
some questions?
hey, if we go down
Yeah,
this
can
hallway
I
and we find another door, I'm totally down. If we find another door just at the end of this hallway, I'm totally down to just.
All right. I guess we'll
I
start
tie up-
venturing.
I mean, you found a really awesome box. I'm
Leave
kind of
the
curious if
box.
we can
Why
find
would you
another
take that with
box.
you?
Oh
Leave
no.
the box in the room.
We should leave the box. I don't know. It could be so useful.
We
Yeah,
got
I
the
strap it
gold.
to my back. I
You
can't.
got the
You
key
take
from
it.
the
It gave us a
box.
key
Yeah,
that
I
opened
know.
up
I
the
can't.
brass
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah, we can't just leave it.
I'm gonna continue to the brass door.
So you see as the tiefling just starts walking.
I follow him.
I'm gonna not not turn around, but I'm going to raise one hand up, and I'm going to be like, I have an idea. Y'all give me a second.
I'm not opening
I
that
follow
door.
him.
Give you a second? You're gonna go there by yourself?
Well, let's start walking behind him.
Yep.
All right, so you guys all follow as he goes straight back to the brass door.
Sure. Perception checks along the way if I hear anything that's. Okay. I mean, I got
I'm watching behind us.
high ass passive perception, so. He's taking. Who are you taking
I have
point?
it on my
I'm taking
Alright.
rear now because you.
He's taking point.
He took point. So I'll take.
Yeah, but who's behind him?
It wouldn't be me,
Yeah,
but
what's
I'm
up,
saying
Bob?
at the brass door.
I did
I'll take the
notice
rear.
that.
Well, I'm
Right.
figuring out who to cast light on.
You did.
Oh.
You did see her. Yep.
Cast it
So,
on
and
like his
I
rope.
would have noticed that was very,
I'm
very
guessing on the
uncommon for what we've been dealing with.
Correct.
And it was intelligent enough to know to stay away from fire.
Correct.
Okay. Well, tell me when we get to the door.
You're at the door.
We're at the door.
We're all at the door.
So,
What's your big
I
plan?
want to yell in undercommon, can you understand me? And see if I get a response back.
That's an interesting.
What is he doing?
You don't get a response.
She probably can't hear you. Remember, Cass said she like barely heard faint sounds through the doors.
Hey, could you message that entity?
Her.
It depends on how big that door is, but I have one other thing. I think everybody should cover their ears.
I just covered you.
Why did we-
I'm a thaumaturgy, whatever, I can't say it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to boost my voice. So
Oh,
it
shit.
It's
Do I
4 times
recognize this?
louder. And I'm going to ask the same thing again.
He's doing it in undercommon. All the other creatures will probably think it's
A powerful
It's gonna echo throughout the
god.
whole fucking tunnel system.
in
Yeah.
undercommon.
And
And everything's gonna come this fucking way.
Yeah,
If
got
they,
Don't do it!
I might freak
If-
out.
I mean, that's why I'm in the rear.
We're about to.
Do I hear any,
I need some
like,
candy before I die.
something or
please.
anything coming
what?
near the door?
Candy before I die. Candy?
What was that?
Should I
before
cast?
Do I hear
die.
anything come near the door? Do I hear anything after I ask?
You got
After that? Like,
No,
Yeah.
I was thinking like silence behind us
No.
We'll do
to
something.
like muffle the
Alright
sound.
then. Well, that was my idea.
What's the radius and stuff? 'Cause it might
Can
be
you message
point
that
of
thing?
origin being-
That little girl?
I can, but it would have to have basic intelligence to understand, I do believe.
I'm pretty sure it has basic intelligence considering it stood there and stared at us.
Yeah, but that also, I mean, ogres still have like a 6 and know to stay away from fire. Like basic intelligence 10.
Why don't you try? What's the worst that can happen?
Alright, I'll try to message it in undercommon, asking, can you hear me?
So the sound can
Correct. And you can point it out in a certain direction. So,
Yeah.
Babe,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So, just not to throw anybody off, but the little girl is talking to me right now.
Told you.
What did she say?
babe,
I asked if she
Yes.
could hear me. She was audible and I was able to hear her.
I-
I'm going, in undercommon, I'm going to be like, why are you locked in this room?
as he does this, can
She's not locked in the room.
Why were you locked in the room? Sorry.
Behind the door.
She.
Go on.
Okay, so you know that beyond this brass door is a massive hallway that shoots out in both directions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a room.
Okay.
So before you make that,
So that's wrong. This is not a room then.
babe,
I just
as
put
he yells
door.
out, can I cast
I
silence
didn't
on the
put room,
hallway
I put
behind
door.
us
I have
so
no
that
lines
that sound
going
is
out.
not reverberating back towards the rest of the dungeon?
Damn, that is smart.
which sound? The thaumaturgy?
Silence says
He's
that
already
sound
done it.
cannot pass through it.
Oh, damn.
He already did the thaumaturgy.
Yeah, but keep in mind, if I'm talking in undercommon, they probably there's
Now, I will say this though: were you trying to catch my attention before he did the thaumaturgy? Like honestly?
I don't know if I caught onto it before he casted it. No.
No.
she
Then
did.
He would
I
have.
will tell you this.
Like
she
honestly.
came up to me and was like, "Hey, because you were talking to Jeremy." She did look over to me and goes, do you think silence would do? Because I think she
Like,
wasn't trying to.
I'll give you the benefit. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Said that
Yeah,
he
so,
was
like,
going
if-
to speak loudly, and Ryan made the comment that it would reverberate throughout the rest of the dungeon.
Okay, then I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of just for the fact that you were trying to figure it out while it was happening. Then yeah, then you can put silence behind the door,
Thank you.
and silence does not go through it, right?
The sound will not
It says
pass
that
within
sound-
or pass through.
So I'm not gonna cast it on us because I want the sound to be made in the direction that he's trying to make it. I want to cast it behind us.
Yeah.
On the hall.
So that way it's just in front.
Right.
That actually works. Okay.
Thank you.
move.
It's like, well, that's 25 these things not being used.
Well, I was looking up some things because you guys were gonna. Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's not needed anymore.
Correct.
So what was the question? Sorry.
Why is the door locked?
You locked it.
Ooh, damn, she's smart.
We came to it locked. We were not the ones that initially locked this door. Why were you locked in it initially?
I was never locked.
So you can get out right now.
Yes. Do you want me? I can come play.
Come on.
What? Oh, I can't hear it. Damn it.
It goes silent.
In that moment, if anybody wants to prepare anything, she's coming to us. She said she was never locked in this room. She said she had free reign everywhere. So
From
it
what
might be a bad idea.
from what I saw, from when these doors open, it's not a room. It looks like a cavern with multiple avenues. So
I asked the box, do you have any toys to play with this little girl?
Jesus Christ.
Nothing. I asked the box, do you have any toys?
Can you use the box if it has a shield?
Oh. Yeah, I asked the box if it has a shield.
Dude, we're on point tonight. We're just figuring all these things out. It's that escape room.
Oh, it flashes.
I opened the flash area.
So you see a note, and it says, I have multiple. However, none of them want to come out.
oh,
You get the feeling that this box can actually communicate with different items.
Oh. Well, thank you for your honesty, box. Alright, close the thing. Alright, let him know. Well, depends on what specific type of shield you want. But the shield has to be willing.
What if you trade something with it and give it collateral? Maybe it'll give you a shield.
I don't think it's a grand exchange.
What do you mean the shield doesn't want to come out? It's a shield.
I'm just relaying to you what the box
Yes.
told me.
Detect magic, by the way.
The fucking shield.
Um,
Doesn't
My
talk.
back lights up.
the bag, the trunk, I mean, all the magical items on the party.
The spell says that it also finds entities of magic descent. So if she's coming, I want to know how she's coming to me.
You don't see her as an entity anywhere close. You do know that the brass door opens up though, or brightens up.
right.
Not opens up. Sorry,
Oh!
lights up.
What is going on? Not prepared. Not prepared.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna keep it concentration so that I can keep it active, so I can see when she comes up. 'Cause it
Sure.
says-
I mean, you do see a massive bright light coming from behind you though.
Motherfucker. All right, so guys, now would be the time to do something crazy. There's something coming from behind us.
You.
Oh, that's the. I think Cass did that. She wanted to make it very quiet, I guess.
I'm gonna pull out the sword.
I cast silence on the dungeon behind us.
Alright.
Pull out the sword. Kind of flip it around to the back and say, "Box, this was given to me by somebody. Are you able to speak with this too?"
You see it flash. You check the box.
Oh, I have to be the one to check. Yeah.
It's on my back. I'm not gonna take
Oh,
it.
fair. Yeah. So check the top. See what the note says.
Yes, I know the sword. However, I can only communicate with it inside of me. And that sword will not come to me. It must be given.
So I read this out loud to him.
Giving sword to Bach. What are you?
We need to.
What are you battling
we need
about?
to fight right now. So make sure you don't do it now.
I was just curious.
How long does silence stay at?
By the way, my thought process there, guys.
Up to
was
10
that
minutes.
At least I'm bringing her to us instead of us having to go to her.
Do you keep it there for the full?
In rounds?
Yeah,
Whenever
I
in
see what you
fighting?
mean.
Do you keep it there for the full 10 minutes?
Yes, I do.
Babe, do you keep it there for the full 10 minutes?
Well, as long as we're standing here and he's talking.
No.
I mean, I have no reason to break concentration, so I'm going to say yes.
Alright, so we ready to...
But the problem with that is like I'm trying to see where she's coming from, which means she's gonna come from the way the silence is. Because if she's intelligent enough, she's gonna know to hide where she comes from. So as long as you have that there, I can't see if she's coming from behind us. I can't give us any warning.
Plus, we
Oh.
can't hit
Well, if you want me, okay, I didn't catch that. If you want
As
me,
you say that, you see the head kind of pop out
Of where? The
the
silent
little girl.
behind you in the hallway. But you see just her head as it just kind of pops out.
You mean her?
You see the eyes are completely glazed over. You see that she's been eating. You see that she is definitely demonic looking. She's not demonic, but she's demonic looking.
But is she the same?
Same girl.
But same as the other candidate.
Yeah.
Can I make an investigation check to see
From what it looks like.
Can I make an investigation check on that word right there? It seems like I want to see that. Try to look for the outside of her body in the darkness.
What are you trying to look at? Her out body? What do you mean?
Like you said, her head only sticks out of the bubble.
Yeah, she's literally
that's
just
right,
like
that's right.
popping her head out, like a little girl would, like popping her head like to.
how close is she to us? Like, does she step
20
inside our
feet?
sphere? So she steps inside our sphere.
Oh, yeah,
I
she's
don't
in the
need
silent
so I
sphere.
don't need to break. She's
She's in
like in the silent.
She's in the silence sphere
But she also
you can drop
because
her
you
head.
put it behind it.
Okay, I'll drop the silence.
Okay. So, you know in Lord of the Rings, when they go in the Mines of Moria and you hear all the giggles coming from the cavern?
Yeah.
You hear that. And you hear it's all coming around that corner, like almost from behind her.
Now, one, can I see how big the magic aura is around her?
Oh, it's gone now.
Oh, you see it around her head. So you know that she is of magical descent, yes. Or she has magical powers.
Yeah.
Ask the little girl why she's come to us.
He asked her to come play.
Oh, no. Y'all don't. I was about to say, it's like, well, see, the thing is I actually told her to come because she said she could. And I wanted to see if she actually could.
So
Alright, Beck, you're up first then.
Now that she's here, what's the point? What's the purpose? What are
What's
we
the
doing?
plan?
The plan is that now we don't have to fight the other things if she decides to attack us, and now it's just us versus her.
So what are you gonna tell her?
But I brought friends.
Right.
As
She
she
says
she says that as she now you see more of the cannibals start to come around the corner as they're just kind of like cocked
They
as
just
they're just
wanna
kind of
eat
like
it.
looking around. Not only do they turn the corner, but you see as they start on all fours coming from the walls, like
coming.
turning into the walls and coming
Wow.
up on the sides, and
Yeah.
also on the ceiling as
Oh,
you
it's
see
an
as they're holding.
infestation.
I cast
hunter
wall of
markings.
fire.
Open the door.
Can you go
Open
out
the
on a
door.
limb?
Open the door.
I need a.
Because we don't know if they're on the other side of the door.
Yeah, no way.
This
At least we have a
It
room.
goes all the way up to the roof. So we will cut them off from us, but then we were still stuck.
It goes 30 feet high.
60 feet long.
Shit.
60 feet. 60 feet high, 20 feet. 60 feet long, 20 feet high.
So there's 10-foot gap. All right. I want a group initiative.
Wait, what is that again?
So for the group
Wall of
initiative,
fire.
I want one person to roll.
Oh.
However, you take the modifiers from every person and add them into that roll.
Which modifier?
Do I
So
get
your
my
initiative
assassin?
modifier?
Do I get my not assassin, but my alert?
Alright, who's feeling lucky? You already rolled your 20. Who's already rolled their
As many
20s?
times as I've
I
investigated
rolled
these
a
bodies
20.
and looked at them, would these things be considered undead?
No, they're not considered undead.
Alright. Who's feeling like
They
who
cling
hasn't
to
rolled
life.
20 already?
They are still clinging to life. It's just they are
Have you rolled
deformed,
20 yet?
and there is something about them
Yeah.
that has made them this way.
You've already rolled 20.
Oh,
You've
they
rolled
did
20, Rahun? You've rolled 20. Have you rolled 20 yet?
What?
A 20. Have you rolled a 20 yet?
I didn't roll any of it. Oh.
No, I
We'll
just
let
mean
it all
in this
tonight.
game tonight.
Yeah.
Who went?
Alright, I'm the only one who hasn't rolled 20.
So roll.
I'll roll for us.
We get all of our
Yes.
modifiers.
Or Jeremy.
Can I ask her a question before we go into this?
Sure.
I'm more than happy. I'm gonna undercomment on these. I'm more than happy to kill everybody around you, but if you want, we can talk about this for a second and see what's happening.
I don't think we had a second.
But we're so hungry.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now I can, like I said, I don't have a problem killing your other people because obviously you're gonna eat them.
Bob, what are you doing? Fireball! 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 I'm just in his ear.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're actually saying, so.
But we are so hungry.
So I'm
Yeah.
casting Wall of Fire.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll people.
Alright, so initiative. That's what I need. I need that group initiative. Natural one?
No.
Might as well been.
2.
6. Okay, so take
Oh,
that
2.
take that
We
number
get all
and now
our initiative.
all your initiative modifiers add into that.
So it was a 2.
So it's a
2
2.
plus my
Right
4,
here.
6.
So 6 plus
9.
your 9. Then you have a 9 to your initiative?
It goes up to 9. Mine's
Oh,
plus 3,
okay.
so now we're at 9.
9. Okay.
I had 10.
Your initiative is plus 10?
Yes.
Because of.
Fuck up.
So that's 19.
Plus 2.
19. So 21.
21. I think
Mine's
yours will do it.
0.
Oh, fuck. It doesn't. You needed just one more.
His?
Oh, yeah, that'll work. What's your initiative modifier?
4.
Yep, that'll do it. So you guys go before she does. All right. So what's everybody doing?
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's mark on what?
I'm Hunter's Marking.
We have a.
I don't know.
Hold on. We have a giant wall of fire going up. There's a 10-foot gap at the top, and we know that there's something coming on the ceiling.
That's true.
I'm telling you this.
Okay.
So you see this wall of fire.
Yeah.
What did you say?
They
Gross
can
and
only
Oh,
go
yes.
through the wall and get hit by that.
Right.
But there's a bunch crawling on the ceiling.
Turn it in.
That
So I
the
look
the
up.
fire is not
Well,
in.
I
Why
didn't
did
know if you
you
need
need to run?
Now you got it. Now you got it. She's aiming for one of the ones on the ceiling.
Because
Also,
now I can just
consider
hand it
that
back out, like whenever you find another one. Because there'll be multiple of these.
Sure, yeah.
You two will have to.
Should I
But-
use the paint to draw something? Like,
And I want to throw it the full length of the 20.
Full
Where
length
are
of
we
the
going?
20 at what, her?
not where are we going, but like something that shows.
And
No,
go
actually,
around.
I'm gonna go right in the middle of the hallway, so that way I can try to hit everything.
380.
Okay.
In, like, the air and then.
Yeah, I mean it is 20 feet, so yeah, you'll hit the whole like
Yeah.
floor level if that's what you're going for.
That's where I want to hit everything. It goes up.
Yeah, but it's 30 feet high.
It would open that door.
Yeah, but it's the ones that are on the walls, at least on the
Yeah,
bottom.
like, but it's gonna be like the bottom and then on the wall.
That's
Like, it's
fine.
not gonna be the full length of the
Yeah,
wall,
yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm just trying to help their stuff.
Sure. So we have a corrosive bomb, your wall going up,
I'm Hunter's Marking one that's kind of like coming up.
one of the few dozen.
Yeah.
Same, but
Same.
on a different one up there.
Bonus action. I will go into a rage because I don't need my boots right now.
Okay. And what are you doing?
Enlarging my axe.
Talking to me?
Yes.
Double fireball.
Cool.
Spikes.
I also like.
She's gonna counterspell at level 6.
Draw sweat? No, that's not so it's
Fuck.
like,
Yeah, like on the ground.
Is she
so as soon
counterspelling
as
both
you-
of them?
so it would be like what?
How are you double countering a ball?
That
Because
would
I
be
can
like
make
what
one of
you
my
do, like,
fireballs
spike.
quick cast as a bonus action.
That space right there, then
Because it's only twin spell has to be a single target.
it wouldn't
Right,
be.
but
You
I'm
see what
not
I'm
quick.
saying?
I'm not.
Yeah, you're quick. No, I had another person's question asked here.
Open.
Fireball.
What was that?
What is she countering?
He's quick spelling counter fireball.
Yeah.
But what is she countering at 6?
Yeah.
Right now, just one of the fireballs because she only has one reactor.
Oh, okay.
Quicken spell.
She's magical.
This is worse
I
than
mean,
a doll.
if
Put her in the chat, she can talk.
Yeah, that'll work.
Stop it.
Yep, you can quick and spell. Yep, for a bonus action to do 2 fireballs. Yep. So you see as she almost like flicks her hand as you see a blue energy kind of come up on her fingertips as your first fireball. You go to release, it just kind of, and you're like, what the? And you quick and spell real quick to shoot out your second fireball. As your second fireball shoots out, where are you shooting it to?
The highest concentration of them.
That would be around her.
At her, then.
Okay, cool. So you shoot it at her. What is there something else that somebody wanted to do? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
I'm gonna use the flames of pro whatever. You know what it is.
Does
And
that
I'm
mean
going to
my assassin
cycle
work?
some of the fire and bring it back to me to cover myself in it for 1 round.
Okay. Sorry, what was that?
Casting Shield of Faith on myself.
Casting Shield of Faith.
Could throwing that.
So you're not going for the
100 mark.
You're not going for the 100 mark. Or
Oh.
you 100's marking and then because cast a Shield of Faith
Hold on.
is a
It's a bonus action.
It is a
They're
bonus.
both
So they're both bonus actions.
I'm
Never mind
actually
then.
doing my wall of fire 10 feet
Okay.
above.
So do something.
the top 10 feet. So, okay.
Yes, I'm gonna
Like,
I'm just gonna
like
do 100
30 feet?
and then do my actions.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're doing
Could throwing the corrosive bomb be considered a bonus action?
Yes, I'll allow it.
Okay. Action. Beacon of Hope.
Sounds good.
action, hold until one of those things crosses the line of fire.
Got it. So the corrosive bomb, it's just gonna, you see it as it just like corrodes some of them. I mean, there's so many at this point. It just kind of like.
Well, it lasts for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, and they're still going through it. And you notice that all of them stop right up the wall. However, your second fireball shoots off. They make. I'm just gonna make a couple group saves as a 7 and a 9, 10 and 13. Don't save. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Am I rolling for the corrosive bomb?
You can, but with 3d6, they'll still be up.
Well, I didn't know to add to his.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
That's not bad. 11?
Okay.
I just want to just like shoot at them, you know, as they're starting to come up over that wall
Same.
of fire.
No.
Well, he did the top 20. So it's really
So you guys
floor level.
Yeah.
So we can shoot through the fire though.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so now it's the floor that's
Yeah, he
opened up.
wanted to do just eye level, so that way people that are coming are straight, just right here.
So like there's 30,
I
10
got
feet
you.
above it, and up is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I got you.
First,
So essentially, they're not going to be coming through the wall.
All right,
of
what's
fire
the
right now.
damage?
the
35.
10 feet and under.
35. Plus your 11.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
That makes
35 plus 6.
So-
36.
Okay, so yeah, you see the ones in your area drop. Like the corrosive bomb area, just kind of drop. I want those that would be looking at her. You would be looking at her. Is everybody? Well, let me just ask. Is everybody looking at her? Okay, so just go ahead and make a perception check.
Everybody. Oh my gosh.
I can't roll.
19.
19,
5.
5,
23.
23.
Unbelievable.
15.
The first time I rolled 3. Now I rolled 2. So 15.
Okay.
So
12.
low.
Oh, you said it was at the advantage?
No advantage. So who got 18 and up? Just you two?
Yes.
I got 19.
So you two see as the fireball lays out, the portion that would be hitting in her area, it almost seems like some of it gets siphoned into an object that she has on.
I look over at Bob. Fireball didn't work.
Oh no, it worked.
I'm making it very
Okay, I just
broad. No, I understand.
Just kidding.
She's collecting the fireball, is what he means to say.
Because he would follow up with the proper response.
She's harnessing our.
And you see as all of them have kind of stopped right at that wall of fire. The ones that are just kind of there, just taking that corrosive damage, you see they kind of twitch, being inside of it.
So should I roll 10 times? Make it easy.
So So can we like just start like because we can kind of somewhat see through the fire or
Yeah,
just assume
yeah.
they're there. Can we just shoot into the fire to try to basically get the?
You're just gonna keep shooting. Just gonna start just shoot.
Well, because right now like there's nothing really I can do except for like wait for the firewall to drop and then try to kill them. So if I can actually penetrate through the fire and start killing them.
Well, again, you can see the first 10 feet. Like the firewall I'm doing is from 10 feet up to 30.
Yeah.
Not 10,
That was
like
good.
0 to 10.
41.
Oh, okay.
So at eye level, there's no firewall.
So you see like the 6 that are, or like the ones that are in the area, just kind of like drop after a minute, and then you just see it just get rotated. They just get replaced
By others.
by others, and then you see someone behind just start eating it the way at the others, and you see like as one kind of like goes down, almost bumps into her, as she just kind of like touches him as he just shoots across the wall and then hits the wall.
Oh my god. He is this one.
Yo, she a bad bitch. She's throwing that out there.
Yeah.
That thing lied to us.
Firewall isn't going to hurt us on this side. It will not hurt us at all. It won't light anything on fire or nothing. Only the front side that's towards them does damage to them.
So we play, right? Who wants to be first?
What the fuck did she say?
She's almost she's saying this in undercommon. She's
do
not
I
saying
even
no.
She's taunting us. She's taunting us.
Do I need to
So
roll
we
for
leave.
firewall or no? Or does it just take
No,
them
they
out?
stopped right before the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, they all stopped. Yep.
We should probably get out of here.
But it goes out 120 feet. The range of the wall of fire is 100.
It's a 120-foot wall. I don't
The
believe that.
range is 120 feet.
That
in
means
front
you
of
can
me.
cast
You can cast it
up
up
to
to
Yeah.
120 feet.
How far away was she?
No. It actually here.
It is not that thick. There's no
Not
way.
thick. Range.
Yeah.
It shoots 120 feet.
So are
in
you
front of me.
pushing out the wall?
Yeah, on the full
Okay, so you just
effect.
keep pushing out the wall?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll damage because now they're going to charge you.
Wait, I thought I guess I didn't make that clear.
Sorry, I thought you were just keeping it at that one point.
No.
All right, so you just
pushed them back.
Okay, so you're just going to push out the firewall.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all going to take damage and they're all going to run at you.
That's fine. That's what I had initially. I was like, what are we doing? Why is it waiting?
Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah. Well, yeah, roll the first damage because that's still going to go through.
9, 14, 19,
Do the cannibals attack each other?
27.
They have been. The ones that have dropped have been.
Can you ask the boss if maybe there's any way all the rest of the cannibals will turn
What'd you
on
get?
her?
27.
27? Okay, so the ones that like you're pushing through, they kind of just crawl through it, and they still take that 11 damage. As it's going to be their turn, because we're still in the group
Wait,
initiative.
11 damage?
What was that?
You said 11 damage?
Well, whatever you just said.
27.
Yeah, 27. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're still alive.
I guess I'm not understanding because we're doing like group initiative and then like they're doing little like.
Because they're not like straight attacking you one-on-one right now.
Yeah.
But they're about to.
It's like
They're
a
about
horde
to, though.
versus a group.
So.
That might have been the DM saying, hey, if you want to go out back those doors.
So
Yeah,
you see as she lifts up her hand again, because it's her turn, and you see as her fingertips light up with a arcanic blue, and she's going to use a Dispel Magic at level 5 on the firewall.
Hold on.
Yes?
Before you do that, the spell actually says that if anything was caught in it, they take 5d8. But as soon as they walk through it, they take an additional 5d8.
So did you do that?
Oh, no, I didn't do an additional. I only did the first roll.
Within 10 feet of that, in front of it, also takes the 5d8.
So I need to roll another 5.
Go for it.
For the first.
Like, essentially, it'll hit them 3 times if they choose to run through it.
So,
Which they are.
So I'm rolling it 2 more times.
So
Correct.
roll 5d8
Okay.
2 more times, and then that'll just be the total damage on all of it.
I need my calculator. I can't do this.
15, 19, 20, 21, 26.
So 27 plus 26. And then one more time?
Yep.
That's wild.
But then after that, they take no damage after that. That's why it's so strong initially.
5, 10,
Well, I mean, it'll be pretty good. So what'd you get?
Plus 15.
So what's the overall damage?
68.
68? Yeah, so everything within that, 30 feet, let's say, just drop.
No, that's a
Just
cannon.
brings like a stack of bodies.
They all fall.
As she takes a second, she's like, And as she kind of looks back, you see as more just start coming around the corner.
We need to open these doors.
For her turn, she's going to use Dispel Magic at level 5. And I need you to make I need you to make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier.
They already surround us.
Wait, who?
Well, at least we have our back to something.
So roll a d20 and then add your spellcasting
Well, we
ability.
kill them all and get out that
They
way.
can get around to us though.
Which one is that?
There's no way to shut this door from the other side.
No, he wants to open up the other side of the
Oh wait,
door.
at higher levels, when
Yeah,
you
we're
cast
back
a
to
spell
the
using a
grass.
spell
There's no way
force,
to close it from
you
the other
automatically
side.
end the spell if the target's
We don't
level is
know that.
equal to or less than the level of the spell slot. What'd you use for it?
We're going
For the firewall?
barely open
level
and then
4.
shut
Level 4? Yeah, she cast it at level 5, so
Other than-
it just
But
dispels.
all I'm saying is
Dispels
if she's
the whole wall?
Yeah, the whole wall
continuously
just goes-
replacing these guys. she
Okay,
probably
well, it
took
goes-
all the things around that
Once
side
it goes
and
out,
went
it
with her.
dissipates.
She's
Well, no,
clearly summoned.
I thought it was a
all
concentration. Isn't it a concentration?
It's a concentration up to.
Yeah. So
it
she
continues.
dissipates it. She dispels it.
Okay, so wait, when it dispels, can I not use it anymore? Or what
No,
does it
you
do?
can. You just use another spell slot.
Oh,
Sure.
okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
So
I wanted to fight. Let's fight.
So just so you guys know, you're looking at approximately probably like 50 on the ground, 50 on the wall, 50 on the wall, and probably 50 on top. So you're looking right now at about 200 plus her.
And does that include or take away the ones that have already just died?
That
it would be
does not include the ones that are passed out, that are dead.
The ones that are dead. So right now, another 200 in total. And we can see.
That we can see.
Because there might be some more behind, right?
Yeah, we do have this door behind us. Like
I'm ready
It
to
is.
throw out.
It is your turn right now.
I'm ready to throw out some more firewalls. I got at least 3 more. So you let me know what you want.
I guess I'm confused.
Well,
Stand.
do you
about
want
this
to
whole
throw one
group
out and then we'll
initiative
go
thing,
through
because
these
We all
doors?
go together. That's how it goes.
So-
We all go, and then they all go, and then we all go, and then they all go.
So
So I
what about
figured-
you throw out a firewall? We'll turn around and we'll go back through these doors.
That's fine. I got the key right here. You let me know what you want to do.
Our time is of the essence. It's not like a 20-minute talk that we
No,
can do.
that's
This is
why I'm like, I'm ready with the next firewall fire.
Then do it. As soon as that one goes down, do another one.
Okay.
So you do it.
Yep. But this time I'm doing it on the bottom 20, not the top.
Okay,
20.
sure. It goes up. Go ahead and roll your damage as everybody else is deciding on what to do. Are you casting anything?
I want to cast Hold Person on her.
Okay. What's the DC?
I'm going to do it on a level 2.
Sure.
Second level.
She got a 22.
Alright.
Oh, I need to roll this.
Oh, is it an attack or is it a spell DC?
I'm doing the spell DCs, right?
Yeah, she got a 22. Does that beat your DC?
My DC is a 16.
Or do you need help?
I got it.
Do I roll or I just look at my spell DC?
Yeah, she rolls against your DC.
Okay, I have a 16.
Yeah, she got 20.
Alright.
No, you're
Good try though. She is
Oh,
humanoid,
7
so that
here.
would
This
would
one
have
gives
worked
us 7.
if she rolled low.
Alright.
Way to go. 716 7.
Let me mark my steps out.
All right, so you use Hold Person, you use Wall of Fire. What are you 4 doing?
I try to open up those doors. I grab the key off of Emerald and I try to open up those doors.
Do you allow him to take the key?
Yeah. I would have given it to him.
All right, so yeah, you just take it, you just put it in, and you begin to start
I
opening.
crack it and listen.
I help him open the door.
You look outside. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. And you help him.
No.
Are you casting anything? Are you doing anything?
I'm intrigued about the door, so I see the firewall go up. I'm gonna change my, I guess, Hunter's Mark to her for now. but then go through the door or peek at the door. Follow him.
Okay. So you go into the door. You see as the massive hallway opens out to both sides. You notice that massive horde that was over to the left is no longer there.
Is there a way to close it from the inside? Another handles on the inside that will allow me to.
You mark the people off.
No handles, but it's almost like pushing.
Yes, I understand. We push it out.
But there's no handles.
There's no way to push it in.
Can we close it from our side? That's the question. No.
There's no handles to pull it back.
Correct.
What?
We can grab the edge. We can grab the edge.
Yeah, like you could.
Yeah. Close one at a time or something like that.
Or we could tie a rope through the handles on the outside, pull them through the middle, and pull the door shut.
How you get the rope back, bro?
You don't. You leave it. I got a 25-foot rope. Smallest rope piece I can get that'll wrap around the door.
Is there a keyhole on the
door.
inside?
We'll just grab this and just.
Is there a keyhole on the inside to lock it?
Oh yeah, like there's a keyhole on that side. Yeah, there's a keyhole on both sides.
Cool. Let's go. Let's go.
So I start
Let's
moving.
go.
And
Be
that's
the
what
first
everybody-
one. Be the
If
first
we're
one
opening the door to leave,
and keep an
then-
eye on the hall, like well ready to shoot if anything
Sure.
comes at us.
Yes, you see me
And I
hanging
start-
out from the inside of the door, like
And I
we're
start
clear.
looking around, like see what I can see in both directions.
You just see hallway, and then it goes dark.
Okay.
You
Is there
have
a
no
hallway
light.
there's a hallway to the left and to the right.
Hallway to the right.
Is there anything in front of us?
Nope.
I say we go
A
loud.
wall? So it's like left or
All right.
right?
So
They're
you
all
look-
that's where she
this?
might have
I'm
come
literally
from.
like 77 words.
hold
of
on.
damage.
So what's
Came
Jeremy?
from
What are you
behind
doing?
us. What's the one hallway we didn't go to from that direction? It's the straight one. We go left. We're heading that same direction.
But she didn't. She came left. She popped her head around the left of the
No,
corner.
he's got a point. He's
Did
saying
we,
that she
did we just
came
run
from
in the
over
door and
here,
just close it?
from behind us.
I'm trying to figure that out. So
that way, it might
use
connect.
wall of fire. You helped with. You two did the door. You went through. So I'll say for the sake of it, you three were able to get out the door. You
That's really
probably.
a good point.
Well, the
We
last thing I
barricade
did was
the
try to
left
cast a
side and
spell
then
on
go
her
right.
whole person. It
Yep.
didn't
So are
work.
you moving outside the door?
Yeah, if
out
I
into
hear
the
that
hallway?
door opening, I would start moving that way.
Okay,
because
so
I'm
Jeremy,
not
you were the
doing
only
anything
one that
else.
has not done anything for this initiative.
I'm gonna fill in the gaps of where the firewall's not at
Correct.
with my firewall.
Yes. Badass. Thank you.
Okay.
God.
So I'll say for the just because between both of y'all, you guys will destroy a whole bunch, and you guys bolt out the door as well.
Bolt.
I grab Bob. I just grab him after
Alright, so-
after he does it. I just grab him. and pull
So
him
for
through
the sake
door.
of it, everybody is in the hallway now,
Yeah.
So we're just leaving it at that. We're
and
giving
then
up?
there's the brass doors. So what are we doing with that?
Lock them behind
We're
us.
closing them.
We're closing them. How are we closing them?
grab him from the
We're
inside of
grabbing
the
the-
door frame, and we'll.
He's grabbing the bottom. I'm grabbing the top. And we're pulling.
Okay, so you like close one and then you go to do the other one.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity checks to see if you guys get your fingers out before they get clamped between.
This is
That's
ridiculous.
what I said.
Is it saving throws? Is it dexterity saving throws because they're trying to save their fingers? Can
Sure,
I get my
yeah.
charisma?
Which is
Plus-
what?
Plus 5.
Cool. 10.
I saved your fingers.
Don't think so.
My aura protection.
14.
14. So you both manage to get as you like just barely just feel your finger just go to clamp as
Yeah,
you're just like
Pinch.
I completely play it off. I'm just like, all right, let's fucking go.
Somebody lock.
Lock.
so you lock the door.
So
Okay.
I don't know. Like that's it. That we're just giving up.
And then you get a
She's gonna be
message.
able to get to us.
But I thought you wanted to play.
So we're just delaying it.
I'll see you in a bit.
We're delaying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what else do we have? Like we just have walls of
So
fire
now you
right
guys
now.
you guys are into
That has
left.
not left my back.
You are you have a hallway that goes left or right, but you notice that this hallway it's not straight. It actually kind of curves. Like there's a slight curve to the walls.
Does it curve towards the end or away from the end?
If you're so if the brass walls behind or brass doors behind you, if you turn right, that would be the direction in where the end
Yes. So like
would be.
Yeah, that's what.
And then
Kind of like this is the brass door.
Nope.
Okay.
I have it
Kind
figured
of like
out.
this. That goes back by the
Exit.
end, and the left would go back by where she probably filtered all this.
You should cover your part and just show us where we've gone to thus far.
So Rohan is right. This left way is probably how she got all of those creatures
I
out
agree.
and back around behind
I
us.
agree, because when we first opened the door, they were kind of huddled all in that area
Is there-
on the left. I
is
wrote
there-
30 plus cannibals to the left.
Is there a way we might be able to temporarily blockade the left side? So
That's fine.
See the little, you see so how it goes in the door? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the little bit that you
is
guys
there a
have
way we might
ventured.
temporarily be able to barricade the left side so we can go right?
I start looking around the hallway. Do I hear anything? Can I make a perception check? Do I hear anything? See anything?
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm also gonna make perception.
Man, dude, my perceptions are awful tonight.
What are you doing, man?
Seriously.
We need you.
I got a 27 in perception.
I got a 24.
Okay. So both of you,
No,
you
not
hear
even.
you hear the sound of different digging coming from the walls.
Okay.
What?
Like behind us?
The walls
All around us.
around you.
They're digging through the walls.
Dude, these things are monsters.
Okay. So I'm gonna hold on to my talisman and send a prayer to Bellanews, like, help us find the light. Hey, he's got a light. Don't laugh at Bellanews.
The box flashes
I open the
Help
box.
as
us-
she says this prayer.
Help us find some light in this darkness to lead us.
The box. Open the fucking
I
To
open the
lead
box.
us to safety.
Bellanews is a friend. Turn left.
Oh!
Hell yeah!
Oh.
Hell yeah! Don't left.
Who said go left?
Bellanews.
So I read it
Oh.
out loud. And I say, thank you again, box.
And I turn and I start walking left.
I say thank you, Bellanews.
All right, so you turn left. Is everybody following?
Yes, I turn left.
I don't think box would lead us astray.
Yes.
Okay.
We're listening to a fucking box.
She did give us a key to open the door for her.
Yeah, but that.
How do we know this thing isn't even working for this little girl? She gave us a key that led to a bunch of these things
Do you have
that
any-
could have killed
Do you
us.
have any better ideas?
As you guys are talking,
Right.
you do come up on another
Horde.
steel door, but it almost looks like a steel cage. As you can look inside past this, as you look past, and you can see as there's two paths that kind of come off to the side, to the left and right, and then what looks to be the underneath of like a massive bleacher, like a bleacher type, like
Like
stadium
we're under
type.
an
Like a
arena.
steel cage, and we're like kind of on the bottom of a bleacher. Underneath the bleacher?
So like if you look through the cave, or you look through the cage, you notice that the walls on either side have like two holes where there might be like almost like a ticket booth, if you would, and then there's two paths that kind of go off left and right,
Okay.
and then you see like the different step level of what could be like the underneath of like a bleacher system.
I don't even know how to draw that.
Yeah.
So our options are
So,
go left or right?
Do you guys keep walking? No, it's forward or try and get past the steel wall cage.
There's no steel cage. So he said, the box said go left. Let's open the box to see if there's anything to open up this cage.
There's no flash, so.
What's the
Keep
other side of
going.
the steel cage? We can't see anything on the
Can we
other
try to open it?
That's all you saw.
The
side?
steel
Sacred
cage?
flame.
So you see that, but just lit up.
Can I try to open this cage?
You hear the as the steel cage rattles.
I take a step back.
I say box. Left or right this time?
Open the box to see if there's anything to open up this cage.
Oh, yeah. So I open the lid of the box.
Where does Bellanews tell us to go?
It's the same note.
Yeah.
It just says,
So I,
this is a
roll it
friend,
back
turn
up and
left.
I put it back in the thing and I close it.
It says turn left.
You like close it and then you open it.
Yeah.
It's still the same note.
Fine, I close it and I'm like, well, I think we should go forward. We can't do anything with this cage right now.
I take my sword and I just do a couple little taps. on the steel bars.
Okay. So you tap.
Yeah. Not like super heavy, just
Clink, clink.
just to see if I can see anything on the other side of this. Any movements or whatever.
Oh.
You see a zombie dragon pop up.
Look, I don't know if this box is really a friend.
Speak with dead. Green wants a white dragon.
I know it's a box.
There's some pretty good stuff thus far.
Yeah, this box is like really nice. I trust this box.
This was given as a gift.
Haven't insighted it once, but I trust it.
Correct.
But yeah, how do you insight a box though?
Okay.
The note inside the.
It's got enough of a conscience to be talking to you. You can probably answer it.
And it said it has magical items that don't want to come out. Like, I feel like
What?
It's not
Who does it
evil.
belong to again?
What the fuck does that mean? They don't want to come
I
out.
guess.
They're objects.
Oh, but what was the name on the top of the box?
I don't know.
Emerald. What's the name you keep putting on top of the box? I read it.
Who does it belong to?
I haven't changed it.
I know, but who does it belong to?
Yeah.
Oh, you know
got
what?
it.
Yeah, at this point. it does belong.
You hear.
Because I found it.
You hear a very faint.
Would I?
And it's deep.
Would I like deep to like shake the?
It's deep to the point where you know that it's probably a massive something or other.
Have I heard that sound before in my travels?
Can I make a history check?
Yeah.
You see the box light up.
Ooh, I check the box.
It says, yes, I understand.
What was the question?
I ask box, what do you understand? So can I do a history check?
Oh, he's
What did
responding
the thing say?
to the thing. He's responding to what the noise is.
What did the noise say? Box. What did the noise just say?
Oh, I don't know
You
this
see
language either.
You see it flash.
Check the box.
Do you understand
Yes.
Primordial.
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
this
what
language.
that's what the beast said.
You don't get a response.
Well, yes, because he asked the question of what did it say, and it says, "Do you understand me?" And the box originally answered, "Yes, I understand," but it was in response to whatever that thing said.
I shout back, yes. I just shout back, yes.
It's like saying yes in English to
The
somebody.
box
who's
can
speaking Japanese.
translate it though, and everything like
The
that.
entity can.
I understand, but I'm just in case it will say
He's
something
trying
back.
something, yeah.
Just something
I
will
get it,
happen.
Yeah, no.
Then we can speak to the box, speak to the thing.
As an
speak back to the
interpreter.
box.
So how's the
It
box
acts as an
gonna?
interpreter.
How's the box gonna? speak?
Clink again on the thing.
Clink, 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 clink.
As you hear massive chains being lugged.
I grab it and I go, Phil!
I look at
Is
the
that
box.
you, Phil?
I look at the box and say, "Box, what can you tell us? What is he saying?" Nothing.
Does this sound familiar? Does it sound like Phil?
Are you originally talking
Yes!
about the
Yes!
The
Oh,
one.
Phil, is
it
that you?
has a same. It has a similar.
It's Phil! He's the this son of a bitch!
What they're referring to is back at the Necromancer's, Balthazar's little dungeon. There was a flesh giant essentially, and they named him Phil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Is
Fucking
this
Phil.
Is the cage? Is there an opening that something can get in, like Raven?
Small bird, sparrow maybe.
Can
you cast light on my talon again?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Was that an undercommon? Did I understand it?
No.
What was?
Was it in
Oh
giant?
no. The grunt no.
Right
What
in
is
giant?
it? Is it primordial?
Does it
Is
sound
it
giant?
primordial? Is
What?
it primordial? Is that
I
what the language
replaced
is being spoken?
tongues
Did the box react to what I said?
with dead. So now
Yes.
I can't even talk to this fucking thing.
Oh, excuse me. It's not
I need to
giant.
level up.
So he I turn into a raven, and he casts light on or a sparrow, I should say, not a raven.
Light on this talon.
Bob,
Okay.
can you heat this
Light
metal?
on the towel.
Yeah.
He's gonna
So I'm gonna
eat
go
you,
fly.
See, I'm getting better.
Can you
I'm getting
heat
better
this
at-
metal?
No, you got it. You're right.
Well, I was told that was one of my hard points. So Talon, Raven, fly through.
So how? Okay.
Raven's scared of
You said raven should work.
All right, so you fly in.
Yeah.
All right, so you fly in. You take a look around, and yes, it is indeed. When you take left or right.
I take a left.
Take a left. So you take a left, and it finally opens up to a massive arena.
Is it the same arena?
Is it a what?
The same arena, like the same large arena that we saw earlier with the water.
No, that wasn't an arena. It was as big as an arena.
Okay.
But this is a legit arena.
Okay.
And in the middle, you see as the sand has like a green aura around it. And then you see, oh shoot, I forgot the name of it. No, it's not Phil. A Fomorian.
A what?
A Fomorian. It's
It's
essentially a big giant, and it looks completely decrepit. Not decrepit. It looks abnormal. It's got like bumps all over its skin. It's got hunched over. It's got like an eye that's just not. But you can tell it's been eaten, chunked away at. You see bone. You being a raven and with your intelligence, you would know that this thing should be dead, but it's not.
Oh, this is like a giant.
Yeah.
It's been chunked away, and what else?
It's been chunked away. It's been eaten at. It's bone. It's chained
So it's
up,
like
and
a-
it should be dead, but it's not.
That was it.
So I like give it out like a. Do I see anything else around it?
No, that's all you see.
Okay.
Bob, can you heat
So
metal?
I just give out a caca and see if it
Can I
like
heat
responds.
Yes.
By the
I can firebolt metal, but I can't keep a constant heat to melt it.
Are these bars? Are they big enough that we could squeeze through? Like,
No.
not big, but wide.
Like each one is like probably that big. Like each little like
That's why I wanted Bob
Cross.
to heat the metal.
Do,
because then
do
was
I know
gonna
that
force
this is
it.
We didn't ask the
Fomorian?
question.
Have I seen or heard of this creature before? Like if I went back to them, I could tell them that it's a Fomorian.
you know it because of your travels.
Okay. So I'm gonna travel back.
Okay,
to
so you
them,
travel. You see the crow come back, or the raven come back.
and I'm gonna turn back into myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let them know what it is.
You guys begin to hear
Digging.
not digging, almost like steps and small pants coming from back down the hallway to your right. You guys have been going left this whole time and stopped at the steel cage, but now you
There's
start.
no other ways for us to go, right? The steel cage is a dead end.
Yeah, no. It still curves around.
How do we open this
Around the
cage?
cage, we can keep going left?
Okay, so
Yeah, we need a drawing or something.
Give me strength check.
Because you said it curved, but I thought it curved to the
the
right.
arena's right here. It's still curved.
You
It's a
roll all
full-on curve.
Yeah.
The arena's in the middle, so it's to our right.
Yeah, it's to your right. It's like a massive
we're
steel
walking-
door to your right, but there's still a 30-foot hallway still straight forward in front of you.
Let's keep doing.
So we're essentially walking around the arena.
Sorry, what was
like
that?
it's
I missed that.
We're both gonna try to lift this cage, whatever. Try to open it, lift it.
Okay.
Strength check. Well, I mean, does it seem like it's actually locked, or it's just extremely
Like
heavy?
you gotta take it, and yeah, it does seem like it's locked from the other side. Like you pull it up and like maybe a foot, and then you hear the and you're like, oh, there's something on the other side. Okay. I need everyone to make perception checks.
Alright, come on, let's get a natural one. Doing so good for me today.
13,
18.
18,
28.
15, 28, 15. BJ, come with me.
I can't believe. Perception's like the one thing I'm good for.
I know.
And I haven't done anything good this whole time.
I don't know what's going on with you today.
I rolled a
I'm
3 and then a 2. Then I rolled an 11 and then I rolled another 2.
I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
Bob,
My
you
dice,
suck.
What?
You suck. We had all this time to explore, and then you were like, "Nah, just come to us."
Hey, I didn't realize she was gonna break the posse. I thought she just could get out because she was magical. I thought she could just melt through walls or shit. I didn't realize she was gonna break the posse with her.
It's okay, man. We all make
It's
mistakes.
only 200. Whatever.
So,
We all make mistakes.
I don't want this for more,
Do you want to?
I love how forgiving you are of that for him, but like, I do something that kind of hinders the group, and I'm the worst person in the
You
world.
do a lot. It's a lot of build up, man.
okay, so
Like what?
um,
Everything I've been doing, I've stopped.
Anyway,
Come back and
so,
come to the group.
What's up?
the top
No, I don't care about today.
the top
I
flashes
don't care
as
about
well.
anything you did today.
The top of
The
the
blocks, yeah.
So I open
Not
the box.
recently.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
open the top. and I
Whatever.
The box flashes. You guys, you check out the top.
Yes.
As on the note, it says, "I do believe I am intelligent." Box.
So having seen this and know what I saw, I look over at Bob and I'm like, "Have you been talking to this box?" What are you getting
Wait
at?
a minute. I don't. Give me a little bit. Let me see what I can pull out.
We can't stop.
What are you trying?
We have to
get?
go.
So you begin to hear that this chatter begins to get louder.
We have to go.
What are you trying to get at, Bob?
I'm trying to see if this box is good or evil.
So why not just ask it?
Loud, so.
Yeah.
I am, but it's an intelligent.
Fuck this. Start going.
We got to go.
You begin to start as you hear a hum start to echo through the hallway.
Oh my god, I start ushering them. I start pushing people. I don't care. I start pushing everybody. Go!
Yeah.
Go!
Everybody starts
Go!
moving?
Go!
Yeah.
Go!
So, does everybody just keep moving?
Yeah.
So you guys keep moving, and then you find another door to your left.
Would that be where the Coliseum is?
No, the Coliseum was on your right. So you guys turn left, and you were going around the corner, or you're following this hallway, and the Coliseum was on your right with the steel cage. And then you kept going, and then there's another door to your left. And now you keep going.
Keep going.
I don't know. Are you guys keep going?
Check the door real quick if it's locked.
Yes, it's locked.
If we keep going, it might lead to the Coliseum.
Yeah, keep
Another
going,
entrance
keep
to the
going,
Coliseum or
keep going.
something?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go.
Sure.
So you keep following, and now you realize that now there's blood everywhere, like way more blood than there was prior. There's a lot more, and then you see two massive doors with a variety of metal on it, almost completely reinforced.
Does this look familiar to me?
On the
No.
right? Like
On the
arena?
right, you're coming up as there's like blood everywhere. You can tell like there's multiple markings and scratches on it, as if all of the cannibals were focused in on this one point
But
to
couldn't
try
get through.
that couldn't get through.
We have to get in here. This is the safe spot.
No, that is not the safe spot. We are leading into something else.
Stupid.
What? What are we leading into?
She's coming.
Wait, I mean, we're running, right? Like we.
I don't know. Are you guys keep moving? I just want to know. Do you
Well,
guys
no,
keep
wait,
running?
You said that we just came to a door. That's it. It's a dead end, right?
No, it's still curved.
Jesus
We're
Christ, man.
I think
We're
it's gonna be a
walking
circle.
right around an arena. So think of a hallway around an arena. We're following it, curving
It's
to the
a
right.
giant
There's a
circle.
door on our right leading into the arena. If we get in it, we're in with whatever is inside the thing.
I
which is
say
the
we go in
primordial.
with that thing.
I do too.
Is now the
We
time to
use
use
it.
this paint.
Yes.
Get like in the freaking door.
I see you.
Oh,
The only
my
person
God.
that understands that is this guy.
Go.
So I pull that
But we
paint.
would hear it.
We hear humming and we hear.
You hear an echo of the voice. Yeah.
Sure.
I pull the paint out and I draw a door in the door.
The big metal door or the steel cage that led to
We
No,
left
we-
the
we
steel
left the
cage. We
steel
left
cage.
that a long time
It's the
ago.
big metal
The big
door.
metal door.
Okay.
Or I guess we could draw it in the wall. It doesn't have to be
No.
like on
Bob,
the
what
wall.
are you
It's
saying?
I will say before you go painting, you do see that there are arcane insignias on each of the panels of the wall of the door.
What about the wall next to it?
What is the box telling you, Bob?
The wall next to it.
Yes.
You
like the stadium wall? Can I just draw it on the wall, not through the
I
door?
want to go like gung-ho on this bitch.
You notice that there are arcane symbols that are not only on the door, but they flow into the wall on the sides, and then they kind of dissipate after a certain radius.
How far is that radius?
You're probably looking at about 60 feet on each side.
Damn.
Box, can you get us into this door?
Blue flash.
Open the box.
Belanus is a friend. Turn left.
Keep going left. Let's go.
So I go left.
Let's keep moving.
Sure.
Yes.
Take the initiative then.
I say,
Lead us.
I'm leaving and going left.
Very well, then I follow.
If we're
Wait,
going
what are you
left,
saying,
does
Bob?
that mean we're technically curving like to the right or on the other?
Correct.
A flash note comes up and it says, "No, I was created."
Left. I'm keep going left. He says Belanus is a friend. I prayed to Belanus.
So you guys are like all yelling as he's like the box, and you guys are all just like fucking move.
Yeah.
What is the box, Bob? What about the box?
You guys keep following. You find another door on your left hand side. At this point, you do begin to hear it loud, as you can hear the pace of it they've increased to a full out burst run. Based on the speed that you saw last time, they do have a really high speed. So you see a door on your left.
Is it
Keep
open?
going left.
I try
Can
it.
we keep
Is
going
it
left?
It's locked.
we
It
keep
doesn't. It's
going
not a
left?
big door. It's just.
Can we keep
Yeah, you
going?
can keep going. You can keep going.
Belanus is a friend.
You
Let's
keep
go
going.
left.
You keep going. You
Whatever.
keep going. You see a door on your right.
Check it.
You check it. It's also locked. You guys keep running.
Yeah.
The box flashes.
Open the box.
Hold the box.
Back at the door.
Go to the door.
The smaller door. On the left.
On the right.
On the right.
Okay.
The one that you just passed. Like
So
right
it's
as you
towards
go to
the
pass
arena.
it,
It would.
flashes.
you see it
Right?
flashes.
Okay,
It's
okay.
made of wood.
It is made of wood.
Do not burn it down! Don't burn it down! Don't do it, Skid,
Is
please.
there a lock?
Pick
Okay,
this.
I
Pick
pick the
it.
lock.
There is a lock. Yeah, pick the
I
lock.
pick it.
Go ahead.
Guidance.
Bless you, child.
Guidance. You get to add a D4.
19.
Plus 4.
You hear-
23.
Do not go there.
Oh, go in there.
Go in there.
Roll a D4. Roll a D4. What are you doing?
Come
Don't wait.
on.
I have friends in there.
20. Not natural.
29 natural? Yeah, you needed a 19. You're good.
All right.
So you hear that, you're like, and you hear the door. It opens up to a hallway, left or right. However, you do see, I assume there's light being portrayed
Yeah.
somewhere from you guys.
Yeah.
You do see a door right in front of you. You see a door off to your right and a door off to your left, and then the hallway continues to turn. However, on the door in front of you, you notice that you do see a religious icon of some kind of god. You do not recognize it. None of you recognize it
Okay.
because you don't have the time to actually physically read it right now. Right now.
I'm holding. I will close the door and I will barricade it on my back.
Okay,
to try
so
and
you-
keep them like.
Get in the door.
I'm casting Einstein, and I'm going to send him out the door. And I'm going to have him run opposite, like keep walking down. And I'm going to have him swap it out with him walking down.
Alright, so you see the chicken just kind of come out and he just kind of looks around and then he's like, go! And you're just like, and he just starts going down the side. And everybody gets in, you slam the door behind you, you put your back against it. Which way are you going?
So
the
there's
holy symbol.
the whole symbol we don't
I
recognize.
asked the box, which direction? What is this holy symbol?
It's still the same letter, the same
Hold
note.
on. There's
Just
a,
open that
What if I
door!
close it?
there's a door on the left. There's a door on the right, and there's one in
The
the
door,
center.
yeah, you can't really see the doors on the left or right of you, but
Are they-
the one in front of you, you just see a holy symbol you don't recognize.
Bob, are you
Are they all
religious?
locked?
Box, is that
check the
holy
front-
symbol
you
a
check the
friend
front
of
door.
Belarus?
Is it locked?
Locked.
Is Box, is
Are
that
the
is
other
that
two
a friend of
locked?
Have I
Belarus?
seen that symbol in my travels?
All you do is every time you close it and you try to reopen, close
No,
it, reopen,
I'm asking
you
you.
just
I
see
took
the same
those
note
checks. Quickly, are all
Balnos
the
is a
doors
friend,
locked?
turn left.
Are all the doors locked?
History check.
Okay, history
my-
check with disadvantage because you are in a high purpose
Yeah.
right now.
There's 3 doors. I want to grab them all.
So
Are they all locked?
you go to the first one, you don't recognize the symbol. You go to the right, you vaguely remember the symbol, but you're like, that's not Belarus. So you go to the left, you do see the sign of Belarus.
Okay, is it locked?
That one, you go to turn it and it is locked, and then all of a sudden you like turn it and it's locked, and then it just opens up.
Okay. Guys, in now.
Alright, so I run.
I got
to
an
my
18
turn.
on my history check. I want to know what that is.
Okay, so there are 3
If I've
doors
seen
now.
it in my travels
DC was
before.
19.
You've never seen it.
Okay.
The door.
That's all I need to know.
Cool. You
So,
go in.
you go in. You stand at the door?
I mean, does it seem like they're like trying to get out the door right now?
Not yet.
I will wait there until everybody else is in there. I'll
Yeah,
wait until I'm the
everybody
As
last.
going through, seeing that one and seeing the other one, could I make a check, even with disadvantage, to know if it's anything demonic, those symbols?
You know that they're not demonic.
Alright, that's fine.
Um,
I'll take that.
How's Einstein doing? I want an update.
update.
He's dead.
You know that he is like running through. You feel him as he's like running through the cannibals as he's just like and they're just kind of like breezing by him. So all of you get in. You go to release the door.
I sprint right
So
over
you
to
sprint to the door. You sprint off the door as you literally the second you leave the door, you just hear it push open. And I want a dexterity saving throw from you.
boots pace.
Sure.
Does that help?
Let's
Well,
see.
We'll say we'll give you advantage.
Plus 5
Okay.
saving.
Plus
or
5 with
protection.
advantage.
This one.
Cat. It's
Okay.
red.
Dexterity
Little
saving.
poop. Can I have some cake?
Yes.
The little poop.
23.
23. Good job. So you go and you run as you feel one of them almost like go to scratch your back, but it's just like the waft. And, yeah, you like jump in and as you guys go to close the door, you see as all of them just kind of like back up, like as they're coming up to the door, they just like suddenly go to stop. Does anybody close the door? Or you guys?
Yes.
Okay, so you like shut the door. And now you guys are inside what looks to be a temple. And you see the star of Belanus high in the sky, or high in the.
So I just fall on my knees and say a prayer of thanks.
I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And it is almost 1 o'clock.
Oh my god!
And
That's a good place to stop.
I do have to work. So,
I'm gonna sleep so hard.
love you guys. But we're gonna go ahead and end there tonight. Hopefully that was interesting for you as it was for me.
Dude, I'm not
I
gonna
will
lie.
say pretty good outplays from the majority of you
Yeah.
using each other strengths and weaknesses. That was definitely interesting
That one
on
has
my
just been
part.
like
So,
pulling.
anyway, keep us up on Facebook. We will be here next week, hopefully on Halloween. I will be giving out like bomb XP, like thousands of XP if you can show up in your character.
Oh god.
Next
Okay.
week.
First of all,
I can't.
I already show
You can.
up in my character.
That's fine. Shirtless is okay.
I show up in my.
We're a
character.
mature audience. They clicked for 18 and over when they show up.
We're still streaming?
Yeah.
I'm self-conscious about my body.
Oh, okay. Well, then get a body shirt. Get like one of those things that have like the fake six-pack abs on it.
I
And I'll
show
bring
up.
my
In,
little axe that you did.
Actually, I still have that piece of armor that has the six-pack abs. So if you want to use that, you can use that too.
I tried to use that last time. You said it didn't count.
I'll allow it just so that way you don't have to be self-conscious about your
I
body.
show up every week.
Anyway, have fun, everyone. Bye.
Bye. So, anyway, we'll see you guys next week here on Epic Interactions. You guys all keep it epic.
Peace out.